We are live on episode 11 of Comic Talk, everybody. Welcome and thanks for joining us today. We have not a full panel yet. We're actually waiting for a few more people to come on. If they do not show up, I'll go ahead and post a link onto the chat portion of Comic Talk. And look at that. This is my co-host right here today. So before we begin, let's go ahead and start the Comic Talk jingle. We'll go ahead and have Celia lead us off here. Ready, Celia?
With a song.
Comic Talk, Comic Talk. Anyways, let me go ahead and introduce the panel members we have so far. We have Funk Master Celia coming live from Washington State. How's it going, Celia?
Good. Everybody's really excited in Washington. Seahawks won. Barely.
They shit in the house all damn day today.
Oh, I have some diehard Seahawk friends that are out there actually
yeah,
too.
my wife and son, man.
Crazy fans, right?
Yeah, I know, huh?
All right. Kevin from Kevin's Comics. What's going on, brother?
Yeah. Whoa.
Did he just have a seizure?
I don't know what the hell is going on right there, but
trying to dry his hair or something.
He's fixing the hair right now.
Yeah, I need to.
All right, we also got Trevor from Rage Comics. What's going on, brother?
Not much. I won't do a fancy intro like Kevin there, though. But,
All right, and we also got Chris from We Love Comics.
What's up, guys? I know you said that you want to make sure you keep it clean, so I just wanted to say on record that I promise I won't say shit.
Oh, wait.
Yes, 3 in a row.
I pressed the wrong one. All right, also my battle buddy, we got Ray Jr. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm enjoying this negative 15-degree weather here.
Sent out...
Just a quick thing. I check on the chat. Marky needs the link again, or I don't know if you sent it yet.
Okay. So here's the thing. I sent Marky the link already. Check on your YouTube private messages, brother. It should be on there. If not, check the spam folder because a lot of people has been getting that since it has a link. It goes straight to your spam folder. And I sent Manuel. So if you see that as well. In about another few minutes, I'm actually going to post a link on the chat portion here. So if you feel like you want to hop in and be a part of this panel and just talk a bunch of nerdy stuff, then by all means, feel free to come on. The more the merrier. I would say the more the merrier. However, I can only add up to 9 additional plus me on this. But nevertheless, it's still fun. And hey, this show's brought to you by Blue Moon because I am promoting Blue Moon.
Moon.
And I'm just Ricky from my side.
Vanetto Grease. Vanetto Grease made Moon the camera. That was.
I tell you what, man. I was in Germany. I sure miss those beer gartens in those beer houses, because they said, these were like a normal thing. They'd come up with the whole this tankard of ale. You know what I mean?
That's a shot glass for them.
Yeah. This kind of makes me feel like Thor and shit. So. All right. So what's going on, everybody? How was everybody's week? Anything exciting going on? I'll be honest with you. I've been out of the loop when it comes to the whole nerdy thing going on this whole week. It's been a kind of a busy week for me. I made a few videos. However, I think I only posted a couple of them. Anything exciting? Anything new that we need to know about?
Well, there is the new Daredevil trailer that came out. We actually didn't see anything from the new season of Daredevil.
Really cool trailer, though.
Yeah, it was a cool trailer, but like a backstory of what happened in season 1. Nothing new from season 2. More like a teaser of a trailer at the end of the day.
I love the
we saw the Punisher logo at the end, which was very nice, but that was it. That's the only thing we saw.
I prefer it that way because I got so tired of trailers basically giving the whole show or movie away with like 1 or 2 things. So I like when they give you just enough to get you to want to think about it.
And it's coming out right opposite Batman
Link-
versus
Link-
Superman, isn't it? They're coming out at the exact same weekend,
They-
are they not?
I think it's like
Yeah.
March 3rd or something like that.
March 18, I think.
They're coming out like
But
really
Superman
close.
comes out March 25th, don't it? I think. Yeah,
All
like March
have different dates, so that's good.
Well, I got some inside information as far as previews and stuff. One of my sources told me that they are going to have the Star Wars, the new one that just came out. They're going to bring it back out again with unseen footage back into the movie theater the
Oh.
same day that the Batman versus Superman comes out.
Why?
Why?
To be dicks, I guess.
It's
To
because
make
of Disney.
choose?
It's because it's Disney.
Choose a side.
So basically, Marvel's gonna be screwing DC that day because a lot of people will end up seeing it because it'll have all new footage that they're putting in, unseen footage.
I'd wait
Well,
to see,
they'll
it.
go
I'd go
see
see
both.
Batman first.
Yeah, they'll go see both.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we got with us Punisher 88. What's going on, Frank?
Your mic is off. Your mic is off. Your mic.
We do that on purpose. We like to silence one or two.
There we go.
Ha ha.
Hi, Frank.
We got Marky 316 coming in live from New York.
What's up?
Shit.
Only 2 New Yorkers this week. What's going on? We're being outnumbered.
Oh
Hey,
man, it's
and two
a party
Canadians.
now.
I know.
Looks like we got 2 more spots, so there's 2 more spots left for anybody else who wants to join in, right? If my math
Yeah,
is right.
I didn't get
2,
that
4,
link. I don't
6.
know where to. I looked everywhere. So
The spam box, brother.
You need to
I
create
looked.
Creator Studio Community Message Spam Box.
Oh man, I know I've sent
What,
it
on
out.
the YouTube channel or on
Yeah.
the Gmail thing?
On your YouTube channel.
Oh, you gotta be. God damn it! Just put it in the goddamn Gmail.
Not
you
too much,
friggin'
are you?
Wow.
Oh my God! YouTube is a bunch of friggin'
You should
morons.
tweet us. You should
He's
tweet.
getting New York on you now.
I guess so, man.
How
I
you
will tell
doing?
Next, he's just gonna stab you.
We got some hostile New Yorkers with us today.
No. It's just been I got
it's
sick this weekend, so I've been dealing with shit. So that
Yeah,
about it.
Big E's
Oh.
is sick this weekend too, so I'm gonna give Big E's a shout out from
Yeah.
Big E's Comics. Not feeling very good today. He said he's kind of under the weather, so he's not coming on. But hopefully we have him in spirit,
So,
and hopefully Chad as well.
well,
So
this week his name will be Big Sneeze Comics.
Big sneeze. All right, who else would we just got Merc with a Mouth just joined us. What's going on, Merc?
Mic is off.
I think his mic is off.
Your mic's off.
Maybe he's just very quiet.
Mm. Oh.
He's a low talker.
Well, anyway,
We'll talk.
I like to say, Mark316. I appreciate the book, brother.
No,
Yeah,
no
shout
problem.
out.
No
Shout out,
problem.
Marky.
I
Appreciate that.
man. That's some
Hey,
cool shit. I
Hey,
did a
well,
video about
I
it,
had
so-
that, and I seen your video that you needed the other Power Girl stuff. Now I got #1, and I like that cover too much, so I wasn't.
I
giving
got,
that
no,
up.
I got that one. I got that
I know.
one.
I seen you got, but I had #2, and I'm like, well, all I have is 1 and 2, and it's just sitting here, and you need it, so there you go.
I
And
appreciate it, brother.
and Marty, I explained what happened with you, and that was it. You know.
Hey, Mark, I need an Aquaman #1. Hook me up.
I got a graded one. You want it for $1,000? I'll be happy to sell it to you.
Yo!
And notice, Marty, Mark said shit twice. I only said it once.
All right. All right.
Just now you said it twice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now it's 3
Yeah,
times.
you know what? Hey, fuck it, man. Fuck it.
I knew I would get you to turn.
Can you hear me now?
There you now.
There we
All
go.
right.
All right, Merc with the Mouth. Hey, listen, first time on our show is Merc with the Mouth. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, brother?
My name's Skylar. I collect Deadpool.
Obviously.
So I think he got New Mutants '98.
Mm.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, there it is. I see it. I can just see it from all the way back there.
Hey,
Nice setup.
Mark, you're also in the military, ain't you?
I am, yes, sir.
Where
Oh,
you
yeah.
go? No, I work for a living.
we
You don't
work
have
for a
to call
living.
me- you don't, no, please
Yeah, we
don't.
ain't no officers
call me
here.
sir. No, so where are you based? Where are you stationed out of?
Currently, right now, Fort Lee, Virginia.
Fort Lee, nice place,
Oh, okay.
nice place. Yeah. Well, welcome to Comic Talk. I appreciate you coming on. And
Thank
we've actually had some people drop out tonight. I know a couple
This
regular
Jack
panel members.
Oh,
Jack
I'm
Daniels.
busting up the Jack.
You damn straight
Here,
I
just your
am.
friend.
I think I will too.
I thought we were doing a drinking party here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
we're
forgot to
supposed
do your
to. That's
homework.
why I brought beer. We're supposed to get drunk, like in episode 9.
Oh, this is no problem.
Hey, Marty, speaking of that, I see episode 9 isn't on the thing no more. They like, you get deleted or something?
Oh, you freeze.
Uh-oh.
That's why.
Oh my god, what are we going to do? We're lost.
See, you
Sorry
you
about
made
that,
him-
guys. I keep freezing up on my end, so if you guys don't hear from me, or if I just kind of still
YouTube.
freeze,
We elected Kevin to take over if you freeze
just
up.
just
Oh,
keep it
God.
going. Hey,
No, hey, Marty,
I-
what I'm saying is episode 9, I can't find it no more. When I went to
Really?
go look. Yeah, it's not on there. In the
Uh-oh.
videos.
Somebody must have flagged it
For what?
for the abusive language.
Is
Who
it,
gives that shit?
Uh,
And
Did-
the
did we-
promotion
did we
of
get-
alcohol.
did we get
I don't know.
did
But,
we get flagged on that one or
I
what?
don't know, man. I meant to tell you that I went to go look at it last night and it wasn't there. I was like, what the heck?
Mm.
It said it had been deleted or removed.
Promotion of alcohol. Did we get too much promotion of alcohol? That's probably what it is.
But anyway, I'd like to start it off with saying I know this is the year of the comics and everybody had their like top 10.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
far I have 3 of my top 10 that I've acquired. So I'm just looking for that to come in the mail pretty soon. I got Batman 357, but it came in a special deal. I got 358 and 359 with it.
Oh, nice.
So,
nice.
oh yeah. So I got that, and then I got the Space Ghost #1 that I was looking for, and then I got the Captain America 117 along with 118, the second appearance of the Falcon. So
Which space Ghost? Like the 2000 series
the
or
2005, along
the
with
Alex
I did
Ross ones?
the Alex Ross, but I did
Oh,
get
yeah.
the 1987. What's that? Comico? Is that the one where
Something like that, yeah.
he's on the front cover, like on the
Right.
cartoon? I did get that one as well.
Yeah, those are cool. I got the Alex Ross #1. That's a really cool
Oh.
cover.
Somebody chiming
The
in?
newcomer.
Yeah. We have to welcome another panel member. Just came on.
Ah,
Hi,
Oh,
guys.
okay.
Happy Sunday.
hello.
Such rude panel members.
I didn't want to interrupt.
No, by all means. On this show, you have to interrupt.
I was referring to everybody else. Well, welcome, Francesca. Good, great to have you back on here again.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Cool.
So I've seen a lot of this week, based off Comic Talk episode we had last week. A lot of people were doing trade videos. A lot of people were showing their key issue hauls and their some of their Silver Ages that were going on. So I am glad to see that this show is starting to have an influence on the community out there.
Yeah, I actually, I'm about to complete a trade from a guy called Fool Killer 5150. It's about I'm sending him about maybe 16 books, and he's giving me about 11 books. And once I get the books, I'll make a video and all that. But yeah, it went smoothly. And then after I did that, someone else chimed in on one of the books that I was trading, and we're working out the details on that one right now.
the trades are a perfect way to do like a kind of partnership. Because each
yeah,
other
I
can do a
mean-
video about each other, so it's gonna be perfect.
I mean, it was a win-win for me because, like I said, I'm trying to get rid of some stuff to make more space for more shit I do not need. Oh, sorry, I was supposed not to say that. I gotta give myself a shot now. Hold on.
Shot. Every time you say shit, you have to all do a shot.
Drinking game.
It's
people.
called the-
Oh.
It's
There you go. Everybody
I don't know where my shot glass is.
Just take it to the head. Hey, just drink out the bottle.
It's called the shit shot.
Okay, fine. I'll drink from the bottle.
What are you drinking? Whiskey?
Damn straight, Jack Daniels, baby.
Oh, that's lemonade. He switched the bottle.
Oh.
No, it's iced tea.
Emptied it all out.
And I gotta tell you, I'm not much of a drinker anyway, but I've been feeling like crap this weekend, and I figured this is the only medicine that might actually work. So,
Try
That's-
vodka.
But
so if I start slurring, just let me know.
But what you just said, Mark, about the trading, I mean, I like that, because you're out
Yep.
there helping somebody else, and it doesn't have to be like that 1-for-1, like you said, 16 books for 16. I'd be happy with, say like how me and Marty trade. I know if he needs it, if it's 6 books, I don't care if if it's like 2, I get back in return because it's something that I need and I know it's something that he needs. So I think with that within the community, doing all this trading amongst each other will help out a whole lot better as well.
Definitely, because also the one guy that you guys both know, Comic DJ, he put out a trade video, and I told him straight out, I said, I don't got anything to match the prices on the book that I'm looking for, but I have these 3 issues. Do you have a lesser copy of that issue? And are you willing to do something with that? So I'm not like looking out to make a killing on anybody and everything. I'm just trying to be open and honest and try to make some space and all that stuff, because I did get one of mine off the list. I finally got an Aquaman number 42, second appearance of Black Manta. So 1 Aquaman down, and I got 4 more to go, and I don't know how I'm gonna do those.
So you collect all types of Aquaman, or I know you're going for the Silver Age?
I'm going for the keys. The keys. I let them lapse on me too long, and then when I started looking for them, it's too late, and they started getting up, and they're gonna go up because first when they put them on the screen, that's it. It's game over. All those keys are going more. After that. That's a fact.
There are some other books that I put on there too that I did not put on that.
There you go.
Tell us about it.
Got him.
Kevin, you're up.
Every time someone freezes, you're going to take a shot now.
So that will be dead of alcohol poisoning.
Nobody died of alcohol poisoning.
So then, instead of the question, who's going to be first to puke, it's going to be who's going to be
There we
first
go.
to their
You
stomach.
back, brother? You back?
You back?
Hey, what's up?
He's like a possum. Every time he gets scared of a question, he just freezes.
I was about to put this down. Okay, the hell with it. One for you, Marty. Sorry, my man.
That's 2 shots you owe.
Oh my, that's a baby shot, man.
You got to do a shot for him doing a shot of your shot.
Yeah.
Well, give me one at a time here. This is like my 3rd shot, man. Before we even get in the first shot, I'm going to be like this.
See, this is going to be history. We're going to have a live puking on Google Chat.
Geez, with all that Jack that Marky's drinking, by the end of the night, he's going to start singing country songs.
I might freaking CGCs tonight on purpose or something like that.
He's going to be giving away his
I got to take another shot. Hold on.
Hey, I think Marty, you back?
He's going to be like, all right, I got Green Lantern number 1. I'll trade it for Deadpool issue number 98.
This is still freezing up.
No, I don't think so. I have to be really screwed up to do that one.
Here's my bondage cover. All I want is a handshake.
Oh, jeez.
You can't take a shot and then drink water. That doesn't work. You need to.
I have to. I know, dude. I have to, man. Or we're gonna have a big friggin' problem.
That's really Listerine.
Remember, I'm just chilling. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna show you.
Hey, so Marky, that statue you got, that's Jason Voorhees right there?
Yes, I said it in my videos. As I'm cleaning out stuff, I have these 2 statues. I used to have them displayed where I used to live, which was hold on, let me get the bottle of Jack out of the way, and give you a close
While
up.
you're at it, drink.
And this is the Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, part 7.
It's not.
Oh, nice.
So
Is it a sideshow statue?
What was that?
Is it a sideshow statue?
No, it's from NECA. NECA
Oh,
did
cool.
these. It's a resin statue, and it's pretty cool. Comes with a axe and all that stuff. It's friggin' big as hell. And unfortunately, I just don't have a spot to put it anymore. And then the other one I got is the Brandon Lee Crow statue.
Nice.
Which the crow just fell off because it hangs by this stupid wire, but that's okay. I'll just leave them right here. This one I got when I used to work in a comic store, believe it or not, and they got them in. I think they were only like 5,000 made or something like that, so I picked up one when just about after the movie, after he died and all that. I think this was the only one they did one with a likeness of Brandon Lee. I could be wrong with that, but pretty cool statue.
I feel like I'm watching QVC.
Oh, I already said that already. And if you ask right now, I will throw in
a
shot for you.
Can everybody hear me?
That's the deal.
So make
That's the
sure
deal.
you call right now, and I'll have another shot for.
Bye, Ray.
The 3-minute ticker is on.
Yeah. 3-minute ticker's on. Yeah. Okay.
So back to comic book news. Did anyone get the Batman Superman TV spots?
Yes.
No,
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't. I need to watch it and make a video about it.
Some
You
cool
know
new
what?
footage.
It's great footage, but again, I don't want to see anymore. I just want to see the movie. Stop. That's a cool friggin' part. Don't. Stop.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Why did Batman think he could hurt Superman with his Batmobile? Why did he think he could drive that right into Superman?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that. Honestly, it's probably something that they definitely cut out. It's something that he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Probably he has kryptonite in his gasoline, in his Batmobile.
Oh, not likely. No.
I guess.
My grill.
Batman could have done like a spin out on Superman's crotch, and he would have just laughed the whole time.
That's pretty much what happened in the spot.
Yeah, basically.
So the 2 hosts of the show are now done. So right now it's like the KO or something.
Whoa, the inmates are running the asylum.
Welcome to Kevin's Cam.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow. We lost Rick. Wow. Oh. Okay.
Oh, he came back in.
All right.
So what about that news about the fact that someone may die in the Civil War movie? Like a character.
They've been saying that ever since the announced film.
Peggy Carter.
I guarantee you it's going to end up being Captain America, but he's not really going to die. It's going to look like at the end that they killed him, but he's not dead. They've already signed him for another contract.
Right.
And they're gonna bring to the big screen the fact that no superheroes die.
There you go.
Isn't this his 5th one?
Hey guys, I'm back.
The 5th one?
Hey, Marty.
Hey.
I had 3 shots for you, man. I was worried.
I don't know how the host gets kicked off his own show, but it happens.
You got banned from your own show.
I have no.
Oh my God!
And he's frozen again.
This is what happens when you get Magic Jack.
Man, I tell you.
He has to put another dime in the phone booth.
I wonder if he's
Hey, I'm
running
back, guys.
Marty,
Hey,
are
guys,
you running a wireless or wired, man? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe your wireless.
Or like dial up.
No, absolutely not.
He's got a rotary dial phone.
Oh shit!
I
oh
still
wait a
have.
minute! Shit! I gotta have another shot.
Every time you freeze, Marty's got to have a shot. He's going to need a liver transplant.
Oh Christ, Marty, you're freaking killing me, brother.
Now he's just standing still.
Hey, check this out, guys. Every time I freeze, everybody takes a shot. Is that what happens?
Marty, I'm up to 5. I can't do this no more.
No, I had enough of that yesterday. I'm passing that for today.
You know what?
Ray is already on his way to the hospital, thanks to you.
You know what? I gotta pass on this shot. Punisher 88, take a shot for me. I can't do this anymore.
Go.
Oh my
Right from the bottle.
Out of nowhere.
Thank you, brother.
That's how you do. Don't do that face. Don't do that face.
Oh.
I know it's a little rough, but you get used to it.
You're lucky. You got the honey jack. That stuff's good.
No,
Tastes like
this isn't the honey jack. This is actually this. My friend went to Tennessee and he got the limited edition white rabbit label.
Oh, I'm jealous.
So you're gonna drink all of it today?
No, hell no. I'm not gonna make it to the job tomorrow. Not unless to try to make it to the doctor's office because I've been feeling like crap this whole weekend.
You gotta leave at least 4 drops in the bottle.
Yeah.
Is it a fucking
Marky-
comedy show or a drinking game show? I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
Marky, after this show, I want to talk trades with you.
Okay, no problem.
I got first dibs.
Hey, man.
Marty, doesn't this remind you of the barracks?
It's worse than the barracks. Hey guys, check it out. I know I was hoping to show Big E's when he came on the show tonight, but this is I just wanted to show Big E's this. I got this today, brother, because I was inspired by you.
Harley Quinn.
So of course you guys know I'm a big Harley Quinn kind of. This is the Batman Harley Quinn Femme Fatale.
Nice. Nice.
You know there's a San Diego Comic-Con black and gray one, right?
Yes, I seen that one.
He's like, oh, something else for me to get now.
That's what I just thought.
I like the colored ones.
You have one too?
Stands more out, you know?
Oh, Francesca good. Oh, she got the.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
the
what is she
Catwoman
Cat,
bus.
Catwoman.
Oh, awesome. That's cool. That's cool.
I like
I
that
was-
Jason.
See,
Yeah, that's Jason Voorhees from the NECA did them.
Very nice.
Mhm. And I think it's autographed by Kane Hodder underneath the base. Hold on, let me see.
Well, I met him. He's a scary dude.
No.
I thought he was gonna
Oh,
pop
but
my
I
head
think
off
the-
when he put his arm around my neck.
Oh yeah, I met him. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's a nice guy and everything.
Nice guy, right?
But
Mhm.
he's a little intimidating.
Oh,
was
hell yeah.
he trying to
kidding me?
choke you?
Yeah, they
Well,
do
no,
like
'cause
a
I
choking
took a
picture.
with him, and he put his arm around my throat, and his arms are still like solid with muscle. It's like he felt like he was gonna pop my head off.
He really was trying to rob you, actually.
I was the one who didn't have the money for the picture. He just let me.
You know, and Merc, you were saying before that
Oh yeah.
it just kind of reminds you of the barracks. Well, it's just one of those things we push out before. If you have something to say, if you you have to chime in, you have to butt in because you're never actually going to get a word in edgewise with these New Yorkers up here, man. I'm telling you, man. They
Sorry, I'm drinking. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
It's okay. I remember when the first time I had my first beer.
You got served, son.
I don't give a flying F.
Hey, he's starting to learn. He doesn't have to curse no more.
That's right.
Yeah, none of that shit.
anybody
Good
else
shot.
get any good trades over the week or anything like that?
Oh, I got a cool trade the other day. Not trade with someone. I got a trade paper back.
Okay.
Oh, you missed your. Oh.
Oh, nice. Kingdom Come.
And it's
Great
the hardcover
story.
one.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome book. Awesome story.
The Smurfs #3.
Yeah.
I'll be proud of that. It's the issue where you see the Smurf lady doing
Smurf lady.
The Smurf lady.
What is it?
I don't know what is it in English.
Smurfette.
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 Hi, I'm the Smurf lady.
Someone bring me the Smurf lady immediately.
Hey, lady.
You like blue stuff?
Blue stuff.
I got some blue stuff for you.
Really? You know what? He started that one.
Right up the Smurf.
Oh, that's gross.
Hey guys, we Comic-Cons are starting. Comic-Con seasons, the yearly season starting to come up again. I believe the New Orleans Comic-Con just started this weekend as well. I was hoping to get down there, but unfortunately I didn't. But it's starting all up again, so I'm definitely looking forward to a lot of these conventions. So if I don't get a chance to host any of these future shows coming up, Ray, you're going to have to take over for me, or maybe one of the panel members.
No.
What's the cricket?
Well,
I'm so excited for because the Emerald City Comic Con is the first con that I'll be going to and knowing what I'm doing a little bit more. So I can't wait. That one's, what is it? The end of May, beginning of it's end of April, right? You look at my pass.
But it's gonna be your.
I want to go to that so bad. There's so many good guests who show up to Emerald City Comic Con.
Yeah, there's a lot of I was surprised that like the actors and stuff. There's a lot of people from like iZombie and Supergirl, and there's a bunch of actors going to be there. I haven't looked at the list. They keep revealing people that are going to be there like every day. I'm so excited.
You know what it kind of sucks is because, like, for example, Emerald City Comic Con will have like certain actors, right, that will go there, certain celebrities will go there, and then Texas Convention will have a few of those, and then the ones you want to see, sometimes aren't coming to your central location, so you kind of get to miss out on those ones.
Yeah.
And I know there have been times, and I know Ray was talking about he's coming up here in May, June timeframe, and he's hoping that Stan Lee will come up here. Did I lose Ray? Where's Ray at?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, I was wondering who you were talking to before.
Hello, Marty.
I lost.
Oh my God.
That's.
Who's
come on. No.
Oh, there you go, Marty.
First three.
He's doing it on
Marty.
purpose.
God damn it.
He is doing it on purpose.
Marky, shot. Come on.
I'm going.
Yeah, I'm back, guys. I'm back.
Oh, wait.
That's 2 shots.
You don't know what you missed, man.
Oh, you're done tonight, Mark. You're done.
I'm already done letting you know that. I'm already done. Yeah.
Yay, I'm not the first one.
Oh, I'm so excited. I just looked and Dante Bosco's going to be there, like Rufio from Hook.
Oh,
dude,
nice.
you know what's great about him? He's from my town.
Oh, really?
Yeah, originally. Yeah, he's from like
And every day I would like go in front of his house and draw a line with a sword. Every day.
That's great.
If only I was old enough to have watched Hook by the time like he was still here.
Yeah, me too.
I think we totally lost my co-host for sure.
He said he
went
left.
to
He
eat
had to
dinner.
take the family to dinner.
He said he was sick and tired of you freezing.
Oh, did he really? He just
Yeah.
said he had to go.
No
He had
dinner.
to go. He had to get some dinner for the family. That's what he left in the message board here.
Yep.
Yeah, on the side
Yeah,
chat.
in the private chat that we have.
It was private.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
I love
He
private
was
stuff.
looking at the live chat.
He actually sent me a pigeon from Alaska just to.
Never mind.
Pigeon carrier.
That's how private it was.
What has happened tonight?
It's alcohol.
I don't know.
Alcohol. That's what happened tonight.
I thought this was the whole theme of tonight, to come in with
that's what
an
you said
alcohol
last
Yeah,
beverage.
I didn't see what the homework was.
I know.
I did the homework. Get drunk on the show.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Buy some beer.
I missed
Yeah, I
it.
definitely see this video coming down the next day.
I was gonna say, so how long before this gets flagged?
I'll give it,
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure if you're drinking, do not be driving.
Yeah. Yes. Well.
Well,
I don't-
from here to the bed is about
I don't
3
always.
steps, so I'm good.
Have you seen the new Netflix show F is for Family, like a 6-episode cartoon, and one of the gag is like, I don't always drink and drive, but when I do, I choose records. And now,
Is it a Canada only show maybe?
no, I don't think so. We don't have those kind of stuff. Only Netflix only shit. What the fuck?
They do actually. They
I
have
wish.
like region. They have some things that are only available in certain regions.
Yeah,
we got some Canada only shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, Comic Talk, the only show that we anything else but anything comic or anything.
Actually, I do have a question. Has anyone read the Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic? The one that
I did.
Yes.
Is it good?
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought
reviewed
so too.
Because the second issue is coming out this week, right?
Yes, it's the second one comes out this week, and I also read the team up with Green Lantern and Star Trek. That was pretty damn good too.
That's a good
That was good.
I still haven't read the last one yet.
Oh, it's good. It's a
I
nice
liked it.
nice ending. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, the TMNT ongoing has been really good in general. So, and I think it's by the same artist.
Yeah, the crossover is really good. I think that the art between the Turtles and Batman really matches each other really well. Like, it's not like, oh, this super cartoony world. You know, I think that
The thing is about the TMNT and Batman, I really like the artwork, and I forget the artist who's doing it. He really makes Batman look like he's buff. He's like Batman.
That was like a he looks scrumptious kind of noise you made there. Boy, what I do to him.
Was it
No judging.
Oh, Batman.
No judging.
That's a Smurf.
Who is your favorite artist when it comes to your rendering of Batman? Because everybody has their way of actually drawing Batman.
Jim
you know what
Lee.
I mean? Jim Lee's
Jim
a good
Lee.
one. Jim Lee's
good.
definitely a good one.
Alex Ross.
Alex
Jim
Ross.
Lee.
His is more the classical look. You know what I mean?
Sure. All right, the more modern look. It's what Chris said.
No, just whatever. I mean, just whatever.
Actually,
Michael
another
Turner.
one is Sam Keith. If you've ever seen Sam Keith's drawings of Batman, I used to love how he used to draw with all his curly cues and everything.
I'd have
I
to say
kind of
Michael
like
Turner.
Matt Wagner though too. I think that he
Turner
makes
was
statue and kind of. I like.
Well, I would say Neil Adams, but that's always, you know, everyone goes to that.
That
But
was
I like
I like
what's
Sean
his name?
Murphy.
Tony Daniels.
Aparo?
I
forget
like
his
the way
first
how
name.
I drew it.
what, stick figure?
That's pretty much it.
Tony Daniels for me. He's got.
Oh, Tino's a good one.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, for that back joke, I'm taking a shot. All right. All right.
We need more bad jokes then.
All right, well, let's not get too much. All right, here we go. Here's to you guys.
Who's your least favorite person to draw Batman?
Marty.
Oh.
I don't think anyone said Capullo though, huh? As like,
You know what? I don't like Capullo. I like Capullo's art. I don't like the way he draws Batman.
I
I
concur.
love the way he drew Spawn. I do not like the way he draws Batman.
What about Todd McFarlane's version of Batman?
I like McFarlane's Batman.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think for me, it's I have a variety of people. I love the way Alex Ross does his.
Yeah.
I definitely love the way Tony Daniel does his.
Yep.
And I think it's just depending on what era of Batman you're looking at. You know,
There's a
because-
ton. There's a ton out there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
'Cause,
even
you know, you got the
they're doing Batman 66 for crying out loud. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Exactly.
I like Jim Aparo's Batman.
Oh yes. Yep.
Yeah.
See, all these guys coming out. I mean, there's a lot of good guys that drew Batman and portray him really good in the comics. And then, I guess around the 90s or something, there was an artist that did the. I'll get off of Batman for a second. In the 90s, that did I think Adventures of Superman, and it looked just too cartoony. You know, his face was big and all that. I hated that art. I mean, maybe it was a good story in it, but the art was just like this isn't going here, man. I need a little realism. I understand it's make believe and all this stuff, but you know, come on, make it look like like a couple of human beings, not a couple of bubbles with a bunch of muscles on it.
You know what I'm starting to not really like very much. If you look at some of these book art, not the cover arts, but inside the book, some of these panels, the art that looks like it's almost like cartoon. I don't know, Magna. You know, literally.
Right. Dr. Fate is a great example. That Dr. Fate, I love Dr. Fate. I hate this new series that they're doing for him. I don't
dropped
like it
that
at
a
all.
long time ago.
Oh yeah, no, because it was horrible. It was horrible. The artwork was horrible. The story was horrible. I'm like, just get it back to the way that Dr. Fate was, like they did in Earth 2 in the new film.
Yeah.
How they did Dr. Fate and that. Bring that Dr. Fate. That guy kicks ass.
You know what?
Like-
Dr. Fate
Yeah.
and the Spectre. They have so much potential to be amazing characters, amazing book. And
Like,
they
It
just
could
don't
be
know
an
how to work
amazing
with them.
TV show off the bat.
Let me give you one good example. I love the Volume 2 series of Batman. I love the storyline. I love the cover art and everything. But if you look inside the book, the panel art is just really so almost Japanese manga-ish, you know, and I really don't like that at all. I love the old type of classic John Romita Sr. type of artwork, you know, the just the overall classic look like that. But even with the modern, it can stay in between that. But once you start going to a point where it's starting to look like Japanese cartoon, I don't know what. I don't want to call it Magna because it's not really like that, but. I don't know. It's just it doesn't really do it for me. You know,
Art like that, leave it for the cover, not the interior. Leave it for like a variant or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's like John Romita's Jr. He's doing sometimes the Superman book, and there's some days, some books I like his art, and there's some days I'm like, what the hell are you doing, buddy? I mean,
there is
don't get me wrong, but you know, sometimes he hits
Speaking
and
of John
misses.
Romita Jr., when he first came back on Superman, I thought it was cool.
Right.
Then when he did the issue, was it issue 38 when Superman gets his new power?
Yeah.
It was the variant cover looked awesome. You know, it looks like
that's
there's a
the one I've
giant
been
mushroom
trying to
cloud over. That looked good. The regular cover looked terrible.
Oh God, I got shot.
Oh my God.
Why you gotta take a shot, man?
I didn't
because I
freeze.
said the shit word. Oh, that's 2 shots. Hold on.
Oh.
There we go. That's 2.
Because
I think he just wants to drink tonight.
word. Not even the S word. No, the shit word.
Oh, you said it.
No,
You said it.
he wants to
Oh,
drink. He's trying to put it on us.
There you go.
Hey, so I was. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're falling behind tonight, Marty.
I know, I am. I'm actually only down to my second
Oh,
beer
wow.
right there.
Oh, my, less than last week.
So I was watching somebody's video. I forgot who it was. It was a female YouTuber. She does some reviews, and she does it in her car for some reason. I don't.
Bavarian reviews.
Yeah, that's the name.
Bavarian reviews or
Yeah,
something like
Bavarian
that.
review.
Something like that. Anyways, I was watching one of the videos where I guess people were giving her flack about her opinion on a specific cover of the Joker and Batwoman cover. That was a while back.
That's the Batgirl fan.
yeah. That's the one that they banned.
The one that they banned. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I guess people were.
Only Batgirl used to do hers in her car too.
I think that's who he's talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
that's
Australia.
Yeah,
Right.
and I saw the cover. They put the cover in there, and I was like, man, this is an awesome cover. I'd love to get my
Yeah,
hands.
it was
They
Raphael
never put it
Albuquerque.
out. They never put it out.
Yeah, Raphael Albuquerque was supposed to do it,
And
but then
then
he got like death threats and everything for it.
There's
Yeah,
a dead poo variant for it. Do you poo?
Unfortunately, Warner Brothers and DC caved in, and that's what happened. There was such a backlash, and people had
Yeah, the artist
out of
death
all of a
threats and
sudden,
everything.
people complained about a comic book cover, but and it's just like, don't you know who the Joker is, people? It isn't like he's shooting her on the cover. It's an eerie, creepy
You're
cover.
still printing the Killing Joke. I mean, he's doing
Right.
worse than the Killing
Yeah.
Joke.
If
People
you don't
just
know
like to
who the
complain.
Joker is by now, just stop. You have no say in it, and you don't have a right to make a comment and ask for it to be banned. If you know the Joker, and you did have a problem with it because you think it portrayed a woman looking like she's being tortured on the cover, well, I don't know what to tell you. It's make-believe, people. Get a life.
There's so much story to this cover. Like, I personally I don't take any point in that particular cover, but you need to watch and listen to both sides of one.
I
think
did,
one side
and
is,
I honestly think that nobody had a right opinion to it. It was a cover. It's artwork. It meant nothing.
It's artwork.
Wasn't it a variant cover?
It was a variant cover. It wasn't even a national
Look,
cover.
On the underside, there's the
I remember
message.
when it was all during.
Uh-oh.
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 I'm not taking a shot for him. Come on.
You can't leave in the middle of
What
argument.
kind of internet do you guys have over there?
I don't know.
Hang on, all you and Kevin was saying for the cover.
Yes.
I saw the cover to that, and I didn't think it was bad at all.
No, it wasn't bad.
It
It
had
wasn't
the Joker behind
See,
a disheveled Batgirl, and she
That's
just looked scared.
one
And
of the points.
It's the look of Batgirl's horror. That's
Yeah.
why. Because and
The
the blood
cover-
going across her face like that. That's
The
what
cover
it was.
itself isn't bad.
No.
But it's the message behind. When the first time I ever saw the cover, I was like, yes, it's the Joker and Batgirl. That's it. But after people talked about it was a reference to the Joker storyline, and I was like, well, if you go deep, of course you're gonna search for something. If the more deep you go, the more stuff you're gonna find because you search and you search and you search, and after, it's like the Bible. The more you search, the more you're gonna find stuff that's gonna represent you and stuff like that.
There are a lot worser covers that, if they were going to argue, it portrays women badly. There
The
were a lot
Batwoman
worse covers in the 90s.
The
too.
Spider-Woman cover.
You know, come on. I mean, it's a comic book. Really.
I'm not familiar with like what the issue is. So what the issue is that it's a female being like what's.
It looks. They said it looks like it's she's being tortured by the Joker. I don't know how that portrays.
It got to become where somebody had mentioned that
portrays women badly.
Not only that somebody actually promoted rape, or it just got to it just got out of really blown out of
control.
Well, I just feel like so you want to have female superheroes, but you don't want them to be in situations with villains? Like, is that what the?
That's what it looked like, because to me it was just first of all, it was a homage to the Killing Joke story, which we can all agree we all enjoyed, and it did get dark and it did get cringy. Trust me, you can't tell me, not one of you, when you were peeling those pages back of what the Joker was doing and everything like that, you weren't once thinking, wow, they're really crossing a line here, but you kept on reading because you wanted to know what that crazy bastard wanted to do next.
Yeah. But if you read comics,
that was a great story.
That's the thing about comics. It's supposed to be a fantasy world. How many characters have been murdered throughout the years? I mean, they're promoting death and hurting each other. So the problem is there are people out there that always have to cross the line. I mean, when you're getting to the point where they're showing a cover of just a Joker doing an evil pose with a feminine hero and saying it potentially leads to rape, that's somebody looking to get attention for themselves. And it's not the people that are complaining that's the problem. It's the fact that the company caved into that and actually took it down. That's
you want to know
why? The creators.
It's the same thing they did with Spider-Woman #1 with that variant when they had her butt sticking up in the air.
Oh, yeah.
And that issue's like $100 now because they released it. They said, no, screw you, we're putting it out.
I like that cover.
I know you like that cover.
also continues to give Legland work, so I think that.
I have my theory why DC was so light in this.
They got death threats, and they got threats.
Yeah.
And the artists got death threats, and
no, who doesn't get
it's
death
not
threats?
worth it, and that's it.
I didn't get any death threat.
He said he got threats from his Twitter and everything. All these activists and everybody against violence already were pounding the shit out of. Oh Christ, I gotta do it.
Hey,
I always love people that talk about that.
Real quick, guys, I got a question from Mike Self. He wants to know, what do you guys think of the Tales from the Crypt reboot produced by M. Night Shyamalan?
Shamhammer, good luck. You know what? I'm taking 2 shots on that one because I know how horrible it's going to be.
Me too. Wasn't?
Oh my God, it's shaky.
Wasn't that guy who did the last Avatar Last Airbender movie?
Yeah, the last Assbender.
Oh my God, the worst movie I've ever seen.
The Last Assbender?
Yeah, that's Assbender.
I just hope he doesn't ruin my childhood.
That's like the porn version.
Oh my God!
He only made that one good movie, and then that was it. And
I don't want to see.
After that, I think the last one was the Mel Gibson one. I totally forgot what it was. I forgot the name. After that, went downhill. And
what about Unbreakable?
Oh yeah, Unbreakable. That was still relevant.
Yeah.
I don't want to see.
Unbreakable, I did not think it would be a superhero movie, to be honest with you. That was it was kind of a different variation to a superhero movie, you know?
Yes. It was a slow burn That's what all those movies are, a slow burn, and you get that thing at the end, and you're just sitting there going, wow. And that's it. So, but now his last couple of ones, I mean, what was it, The Visit? He did that one. That was okay, a little bit better, but to give him Tales from the Crypt, I don't know.
I hope in Tales from the Crypt he doesn't have people talking to plants.
Yeah, I know.
The plants are out for revenge, right?
Well, I heard it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be like an old guy and like his hood like by the fireplace, kind of like the original comic, not like the one, the original one that was a little bit more.
Oh, I like the 90s one from HBO. That was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I do too. That's my favorite. But I'm just saying I just heard that it's going to be like they're shooting for a different feel on it. They're not trying to recreate the Crypt Keeper in the same nostalgia that we had for it in the 90s.
Okay, so then I'm not too worried.
That's just what I heard. I mean, you know what I mean. That's how things go.
Well, when did this come out? Yesterday, the night before, something like that. So it's been around right now, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, it could be very good, or it could be a total thing of crap. Yeah. So we'll see.
Or it could be just okay.
It could be just okay. That's it. Then it's ratings. If the ratings show that people want it, they're going to continue with it. If it sucks, you're going to get one season and goodbye.
Well, what about all these reboots they're doing? Everything's a reboot. Everything's is derived from a comic book movie or one thing or another, or they're making a I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, should they do something new for a change, or
That would be
I
nice.
think they should do something new because basically all the reboots is just showing Hollywood's running out of ideas.
Well, look at has anybody seen
No.
Creed?
I have.
I haven't seen Creed
a
yet.
I did.
bulletproof
Creed was
opinion on
really
that
good.
one. It's not they're running out of
I heard
opinion.
it was good.
It was amazing.
It's an amount of risk. You have when you're gonna do a movie, you're talking about millions of dollars, or a TV show, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. So you have two options. Option one, you go with something brand new that nobody's ever talked about, or you go with option B that you already have a fan base of it. So you're gonna have already some people who are gonna watch it. So you know that you're gonna make money out of it.
Well, that's
right away.
Kevin. That's where Creed comes in, man. It's doing something new while sticking with the story.
Creed
It's
was
awesome. It's
I
new, but
loved
it's a sequel. It's a reboot, but it's not like it's awesome. It's exactly what they need to do more.
I'll be shocked if Stallone does not win anything for that because he's
got to win Best Supporting.
He's got to win something for that because I'm a huge Rocky fan. Well, what the hell? I'm from New York, of course I am. And what he did with that film, because I went in there knowing okay, this is going to be like a continuation of Rocky, and you're going to have Creed son, and you're going to have the big fight. No, it was a totally different film, a serious film, and the role that he played. If nobody's seen it, please go see it if you can, or get it on video, Netflix, whatever.
One of the best movies.
Really, really
I'm
good.
going to tell you, there's another movie that just released out of the theaters this weekend too.
Revenant?
And yes,
I've seen that.
yes. Is it good? You got to spoil. Is it good?
Okay, not giving any away. Scenery, acting, and just the overall how they shot this film, amazing.
Are we talking about the Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
Yeah.
That was shot here in Vancouver. Shot in Vancouver.
Dude, it was friggin' amazing. If you go see that on a big screen, you're going to just be like, how the hell did they do that shot? That's the first thing that came in my mind. The acting, incredible. Story, you have to pay attention. It's one of those movies, if you go out to the bathroom, you're going to be like, what the hell did I just miss? And that's going to be something important with it.
Maybe Leonardo DiCaprio is finally going to win something?
Finally. Hey, guys.
I would love him to win, but he always comes up against a film that does better, or whatever. I mean, what do we got up against this one? I mean, there's a couple
Has
of good
anyone
ones.
seen Hateful Eight yet?
Yes. Good.
What'd you guys think of it?
I loved it.
I watched it. I mean, that's a long movie. That's like 3 hours long. But I enjoyed it. I mean, I'll admit the N-word is thrown around quite a bit.
That's
Tarantino. I thought it was a good movie. I mean, it's Tarantino, so you know what to
Quentin
expect.
Tarantino movie, of course. That
so you
was
know what
really
to
good.
expect. You know?
Right?
So-
Pulp Fiction.
But I mean, Pulp Fiction. You
That's
had
a good movie.
Did you
Django.
guys, whoever seen The Hateful Eight, did you have an intermission in it in the middle? I had a prelude in the beginning where music was playing as we were going to our seats, and then like about an hour and a half where they gave up a major story plot and they were going to continue. They just went fade to black and it said intermission and it had the soundtrack playing. And so I went to the bathroom. I got new popcorn, a new soda, and everything. Came back down about 15-20 minutes. Then they start the movie again, and they gave me a book too. Because I seen it in the 70 millimeter, which was totally awesome.
Hey guys, real quick, Jeff Johnson wants to know what you guys think of the new Supergirl show.
Oh,
I like it.
I love it.
I haven't seen it.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it.
It's a lot better than
the
I
main
thought.
actress is
Let's
weak.
put
I
it
think she's
that
weak.
way. I just wish they would stop making her look stupid.
I think the
I
actress
think
is
they
weak
just
because
trying to
the
show how
writing's a
naive
bit
she
weak.
is.
Because, but she's got all this power and she knows responsibility, but she's coming off like, oh, I don't know what to do. And they got Clark soon after, I believe in you. Everything's gonna be fine. I'll talk to you later. Come on, she can handle herself and everything like that. But otherwise, I'm enjoying it. I like the story. I like the villains that they brought in, and the special effects with the flying fighting scenes are just incredible. It's great.
I did like that little twist with, the Manhunter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
I didn't see that coming.
Actually, if we can, because
that coming either.
I've been wanting to, so I have some of like the newer Supergirl material, but I don't really have any of the older stuff. Did anyone read like anything that came after Jeff Loeb, like when she was kind of reintroduced in the Batman Superman comic?
Just
Or like the Legion of Superheroes?
The only thing I have read is basically with Supergirl, when she died in Crisis on Infinity Earths, and then when they kind of like brought her back, and it was in that Death of Superman storyline, and then the funeral and all that.
Funeral for a friend, yeah.
And then when she came back in the New 52, and when she became a Red Lantern, I got that issue, and I like that.
That's the last Supergirl I read, where she became a Red Lantern.
That was awesome. That cover.
Yeah. It's a good story. I liked it. Yes. That's the double issue, the flip
double issue, right?
Yeah.
It's the Green Lantern Corps, and no, the Red Lanterns, and then the Green Lantern. And you just see her with that, with all the red stuff. Just
pissed off
that
looking.
Look, right? That is evil cover. Great
but
cover.
Yeah, I think back to Supergirl. I think it's going to catch its stride in season 2. I just think right now the main actress, I think she's okay. I just think she's kind of just feeling out the part right now.
Yeah, I mean,
a little stronger as it goes.
I really like the actress. I just don't like her script.
Exactly. I think that's a lot of it.
Yeah, I think she's making a really good Supergirl. I just don't think I like where they're going with the script. Just like you mentioned, Mark, was that how she's just being very timid and unsure. I mean, come on now. She's been around. She's been around since she was a little kid, grew all the way up, and everything like that. Come on, she'd have a lot more confidence than what she has right now. You know what I mean? So
I like some of the villains they're going to be bringing into this show. Like they announced, I think one of the odd ones was Silver Banshee or something.
Yeah, I think you're right with that. I have to double check, but
I like it. But
yeah.
I know that they're different networks.
They brought in Red Tornado and Livewire. Those are awesome characters.
I like the Livewire episode. That was good.
The first season so far, Supergirl is better than what I thought the first season of Gotham is. So
yes, I'll agree to that. I'll agree to that. But the second season of Gotham is blowing everything away.
Yeah, it's doing well.
Oh, yeah.
Arrow, the first season of Arrow took off really, really great. I thought.
I still haven't watched an episode of Arrow.
The second was even better. And usually they build up the first season. It's first seasons are usually really slow, kind of like what you're seeing now with Supergirl. But when it came to Arrow, and I love the way they incorporated Flash into the Arrow TV show.
Yes.
Yeah, that was cool.
And how they're incorporating the rest of the villains into the upcoming TV show. What is it called?
Legends of
Tomorrow.
That looks pretty
Marty, I think you're dead on right about that.
Badass.
Season 2 of Arrow was the best. I think the best season of television for a superhero ever.
Deathstroke,
Season 2 of Arrow was amazing.
Deathstroke stole the whole second season. Deathstroke, that guy nailed it.
Best one.
That's why his comics skyrocketed. Just a little hint there.
I remember I was watching Arrow before, but I don't know why. Just the style of the TV show wasn't good for me.
I would tell you, Mark. I love Deathstroke. I've always loved Deathstroke stuff. Okay,
Yep.
I just is the most underrated assassin there is out there.
Oh definitely.
I think Deadpool gets more publicity than him, and I think he is so much more smarter, more badass, more kick-ass than Deadpool is.
I think Deadpool gets more publicity just because of the comedic side.
Deadpool's more exciting. I mean, that's just it. He makes it entertaining to read. The other guy,
he's definitely
more
funny.
powerful, but
he's funny.
But you always see Deathstroke going up against Batman. Both of them are always like head to head. I mean, when it comes to Batman, as far as a villain, Joker, he's one of those iconic villains for Batman. But when you put Deathstroke up against Batman, it's always head to head with those guys.
Yeah, and you know what, Marty? In Deathstroke, the 1990 series, Deathstroke actually took Batman out.
Deathstroke Terminator?
Has Batman actually ever beat Deathstroke in a comic? I don't remember anything.
No.
Because in the 90s, Deathstroke just knocked him right out.
Yeah.
What I'm curious about is once the Deadpool movie is going to come out, how DC is going to handle Deathstroke. Because I'm pretty sure that they won't, I'm sure that they won't be able to make different characters. And people are always going to be like, Deathstroke is like the
I
copy
think
of Deadpool-
Deathstroke's going to be in Suicide Squad. He's going to have a cameo, and then
I
he's going
think
to be
it's
the.
going to be right. I agree with you.
I hope
think it's
so.
going to be a small thing, very small. You're going to get a little glimpse, so it can get
And-
you ready for the second film.
And
they
as
ended
similar as they are different characters. I mean, Slade
Yes.
Wilson. Well, now he's young, but he's like a 52-year-old guy
Right.
typically. In the new series, he's obviously younger, but they're
Right.
different characters, even though they're very similar as far as powers and stuff.
That's
Um,
because Marvel based
Yeah, yeah,
off
but
of Wade Wilson.
yeah, but I
they
think
copy
DC can
each
still
other.
do
They
it,
both
though.
copy each other. I mean,
But
you know.
but you got to look at. I mean, just like I said, I think he's so underrated compared to most of like the assassin villains out there. You know what I mean? And I think it's just a matter of time before the hype on Deathstroke starts booming up a lot higher. When people start seeing how much of a badass Deathstroke is or really can be, then I think he's gonna. I think he's really gonna hit the roof. I mean,
They really did it well on season 2 with Arrow. I mean, they
Yeah.
made him a really good character, really, and they just. And I know they're probably. I think they are going to bring him back, but I don't know. I don't know.
They need to bring up his character a little bit more, make him more entertaining, because otherwise people are just going to focus more on Batman, and that's why
Well,
if you
are
see
you
something like
reading the new
Deadpool-
Deathstroke book? Because in the new Deathstroke book, he just took on Wonder Woman and he just took on Superman.
He did. You know, and here's the thing with Batman. Batman is not a fun character at all. Everybody loves him because he's dark and brooding, right? You know, he's a troubled person. Deathstroke's the same way. So putting those two up against each other, you know, I think it's just one of those things. I think they should stay away with him. They're trying to make him a character like everybody else. I love the way he is. I agree to the side of how he is and what he can offer as far as being a villain to Batman, guys. He's just to me, like I said, I love me some Deathstroke, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he's a good character. I just don't think he has the ability to stand out like a Batman, Superman, or Deadpool. I don't think he's got what it takes. The way
Well, have you read him in the Teen Titans series, like Jeff Johns' Teen Titans?
Yeah, but right, but they don't do it all the time with him. So he'll get spurts every now and then. But he almost reminds me of kind of how Deadpool was when he first started. That's why for like over 10, 15 years nobody cared about him because he was just this bland, generic character. And then once they gave him his personality, that's what skyrocketed his popularity. So unless they do some kind of holdover with him, he's always going to end up being like a side character that's pretty good but underutilized.
Well,
you know,
even before they are doing a makeover with him. He's different now. Well, I'm just saying with the new books, he's become. They're writing him differently now. They're writing him. They're writing him smarter with more of a personality. They've actually made him younger. I don't know the point of that. They gave him both eyes. He's recently lost one again, but they're writing him differently. They're writing him with a slightly different personality, and I think they are trying to give him the push. A lot stronger.
A lot stronger, a lot more intelligent. He's got he uses almost what was it, like 50% or 60% of his brain power or some shit like that. Yeah. And but I will tell you, man, as far as Deadpool goes, you know, I think he's a great comedic character, and he is definitely badass. But no one knew about him until the whole hype with the movie and Ryan Reynolds and everything, came along. You had your followers. That's just like if you go to the conventions, right? You see a lot of people are always dressed up as Deadpool,
Yeah.
So they're giving the fans what they want.
I think Deadpool is going to be the new mascot of Marvel after the movie. I'm pretty sure.
Please God, no.
Well,
I totally disagree. Totally disagree.
Wait a minute!
Oh yeah, you come in the show and you disagree with me?
Things are gonna go down.
The host for a few minutes.
My shirt.
You're gonna take a shot now, all right? Oh man.
A shot of espresso.
Come on.
I really hope they don't do that to Deadpool, because with me collecting them, and then as soon as the movie came out, or the release of the trailer and everything, all the books skyrocketed, and I'm like, oh.
They've been skyrocketing. They're crazy. I would love to own one, but you know what? I was happy just to get the $1 version that came out this week, so I can at least read it.
But
I will try to get it, but it's ridiculous how much they made so many copies of that book.
Yeah, with Deadpool #1 of his '97 run,
Yeah.
They say it's a low print run, but it had over 100,000 prints.
Right.
How was that a low print run? Even in the 90s, that was a big print run.
That was
Yeah,
a
but the
huge
problem
for
is-
that time. Yes.
Yeah, but also you got to keep in mind, since that character was not popular for the longest time, how many people treated that book like it wanted to be a 9.8? So there might have been 100,000 copies, but how many of them are to this day in high grade? I mean, it's like when somebody gives away a bunch of dollar comic books, you're not really going to treat them the way you would like a New Mutants 98 now.
Okay, well, how about this one? With Wolverine's #1 limited series, why doesn't Deadpool Circle Chase go for that much?
I think
technically that's his first series, not the 97 run.
But I think that has to do with age. I think as you get, the comics are older and older, you're getting more and more generations that come on.
Right.
So the Wolverine came out, I think that Wolverine came out in like 83, I believe, somewhere around there. So it just had, so it just had more time for people to want to collect it, and Wolverine has been popular for a long time.
Also, one of the most iconic covers of all time for comics, right?
Yes.
So.
Well, I won't deny that, but to me, collecting Deadpool, you would want to think that his first miniseries would be worth more than his #1 on an ongoing series.
If he continues the trend, if he continues the trend of being popular, give it another decade, it'll be just like Hulk 181 or close to it. Because I remember back in the 80s, I could pick up Hulk 181 for $80. And when
I still regret those days that I couldn't pick. I could have picked up one for $100.
Because nobody really cared about it at that time. So what'll happen is it takes the next generation for that book to all of a sudden pick up steam. So Deadpool, if he continues the way he's going, that's going to be a very expensive book. It's just not there yet.
Oh, it's already expensive. I paid almost $300 for a 9.0 easily.
You'll see it in another 10 years. You'll see it up to $1,000 easily.
You might see it up to $1,000 after this film comes out. That popularity with that film and the marketing has been
Tell everyone
awesome.
your story. Tell everyone your story. Come on, Frank.
It's already hit a grand.
My story when I got this.
What?
My story when I got this.
Oh no, he didn't.
He went there.
Was
Do
it
a shot.
2 years ago?
The funny part is,
2 years ago. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say when I got one of my, I was lucky enough to get 3 New Mutants 98s, and one of them I actually.
Hey, Chris, I'm over here.
I actually, the one that I found recently was in my dollar bin box of comics that I didn't care about, because that book for the longest time, nobody cared about it for 15 years. So I actually put that book with the stack of books that I didn't really think would ever amount to anything. So it just goes to show it can take time for a book to become popular. So hold on to them and be patient.
Like when it comes to Deadpool books, I mean, I know New Mutants '98, the first book series, and all that. There's one Deadpool book
versus the Marvel Universe.
Yeah. One book I want to get that no one talks about, but I see it online. It's expensive too. Back in I think it was the mid to late '90s, Marvel did this thing where they had the flashback month where they had the minus issues, and there's a Deadpool -1. I want to get that, but that too is getting really expensive.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's like a nothing book, but now it's getting expensive.
Supply
again, it's Deadpool, so.
That's basically it. It's basically all the Deadpool fans or people that want to get into Deadpool, and they say, "Oh, I like that cover." When that when a cover strikes you guys and gals out there, it's like, "Oh, I have to get that because that cover is ace," and that's what they're thinking.
I've had that a couple times.
Oh, he froze. Mark froze. Now he's got to do his own shot.
You talking about this one?
Yeah, that's it.
I knew you would have that one. And that's why sometimes
is this one.
There you go.
That's underrated.
Yes.
All the negative issues.
Yeah, that's why you don't always have to worry about print runs all the time. Because if there was 1 million of the New Mutants 98.
Hey, careful now.
Yep, they're starting a Deadpool war.
Do you collect just mainly Deadpool comics, or do you collect all kind of Deadpool merchandise?
So the top 3, I have another one, another short box is all Deadpool, volume 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
And then the 2 right here. Hold on, let me get my hand in there. Right
He even
that one and that one are all Deadpool miniseries.
Nice.
He even
I
swims.
have a couple of the Deadpool miniseries.
And then my top row up there is basically the key issues.
Oh, I see those Adam Hughes covers.
What are you hanging those on the wall with? Is that J Channel?
No, that's the wire shelving for your
The wire
closet.
shelving? Cool. Looks good, man.
Do you collect any other merchandise? Or is it
Yeah,
just comics?
I got a crap ton of merchandise.
Did you
All
do
right.
a?
Because that's definitely like gone up in price too for Deadpool stuff. Like I know like the sideshow statues were like $350 to $400, and now like a Deadpool one is over 1,000.
Well, that's like that Legends figure, the Legends figure with Goop or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's like crazy price.
that thing is insane. The comic alone for the re-release of number 4 with the statue and everything is like $250. I was like,
Well, that's one of the reasons why I tell people all the time, get Shazam #1, because it's so far away from the movie, it has so much room to grow, and when that movie comes out, that book is going to be a $100, $200 book. And there's going to be many of people that waited and they'll be like, oh man, now it's $200, I can't afford it. Well, the idea is to get it before it gets to that point. So people, that's the thing. It's all about buying it before it becomes hot.
That Shazam #1 actually has a huge print run. It's for the book, its age, its print run is massive. They really pumped that sucker out. But again, you're high grade.
Right, that's the key.
If you get a high grade with that book, you're going to be in the money. If you get like a mid grade, you still I think you're going to be fine, because I think that when they get that movie going, and when they throw that first trailer and show The Rock as Black Adam, you cannot tell me people are not going to line up for that film. They're not going to care who Shazam is. They're not going to care who's playing him. They want to see The Rock beat the crap out of
as Black Adam,
Shazam Shazam #28 will double in price the day that The Rock is shown on a preview.
Definitely.
Speaking of Shazam and speaking of Black Adam and everything, since that movie is so far away, I'm actually trying to get the DC Comics Presents that first showed Black Adam in it, because well, according to like online and everything, some say that's his first. It's one of his second appearances or something, along with a crap ton of other books.
It's kind of like his second, they're saying, but who the hell knows? Anything early in a Black Adam, you can't go wrong. Whether it's DC Comics Presents or in the Shazam line itself, or when they kind of like rebooted everything, like the issue that I got where they reintroduced ISIS in the DC universe. That issue is a sleeper right now, and that is a cool cover and a cool run of stories, because it's Black Adam trying to get ISIS back to life, and he is doing anything possible. That anything gets in his way, look out.
The book that you're talking about, it's DC Comics Presents 49.
Yeah.
That book you could get for under $15 now.
Yeah.
It's pretty cheap, though.
Yeah, so if people can't afford the first Black Adam, which is the Shazam #28, that's the next best thing. And that's what's going to happen. People always go for the next comic that they can't afford.
So I'm trying to get that now, so...
Got a question from Gutterlaw saying, will Shazam #1, which we were discussing, increase a great deal in price even if it's not his first appearance?
Yes.
Because no one's going to have the money to get the Golden Age. So they're
the general public may not know that that's not his first appearance.
Yeah, look at like the first Silver Age appearance of the Riddler and of the Scarecrow and all the other first appearances. Those are going for lots of money. So the first real appearance of Black Adam is Marvel Family #1. That's Golden Age. You're paying $10,000 for that.
Right.
90% of the people are not going to get that.
The only thing working against Shazam is the high print run. It's been rumored to be about 500,000, and for a book that age, that was a huge print run.
It was a huge TV show when that book came out too. You got to remember.
It was back in the 78 or something. The TV show.
So it really and they wanted to make a comic book, and the TV show was popular. I know. I watched it. God, I'm old. Anyway,
you just want to make sure that you get, if you're going to get Shazam #1, make sure it's a minimum of an 8.5 grade.
Right.
Anything lower than that, you're wasting your money.
And just
I might
remember,
even say 9.0.
His first appearance as Shazam.
Yeah.
What's the first Silver Age appearance since the Golden
Wiz
Age?
Comics 1.
No.
It's actually not a Silver Age comic.
It's Wiz Comics.
Shazam #1 would be considered
like a bronze or copper.
Bronze, yeah. It would be considered a Bronze Age.
Yeah,
because it's like a 20 cent or something like that.
Yeah,
20
it's a
cent
20
one.
cent.
It has
Came out
Superman on the cover. That's the one you want to get.
Yeah, but wouldn't Shazam #1 be the first appearance of Shazam?
Yeah, but no one can afford that or find that.
No, Shazam.
Oh, no, I know what he's saying.
Yeah, what you're saying is
originally
correct.
called the Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
Oh,
at first it was
okay,
Captain Marvel.
okay.
Right.
So technically, it is his
character
first appearance as Shazam.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey, what? Okay, Jess from JLS Comics. What's up, JLS? He says Civil War 2 miniseries. Who is the major character death and which one is the murderer?
Well, we pretty much know if you follow it what it's supposed to be. Whether they do it or not is really up to debate.
We know Captain America gets, of course, dies. But
what?
I don't think they're going to fall through with that, to be honest. That's just like Glenn on the Walking Dead 100. Do you guys really think they're going to kill off Glenn?
Yeah.
I already expressed my interest on what I expressed him to his head to be after the end of the show, and I'm taking a drink for that.
He was shocking in the comic, and he's still going to be shocking in the TV show. Why not?
Kevin, it sounds like your microphone's stuck up your ass. What's going on?
Took off my ass.
Sounded like Mr. Roboto over there.
Speaking of that, Walking Dead 150 comes out next week, guys.
I got him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting every single cover.
I got two Tony Moores and 4 regulars coming.
What is going to be the most sought out variant cover? That's going to be the one everybody's trying to get.
Tony Moore.
The one that looks like the cover to #1.
That's the Tony Moore's one.
I
It's
love
already
that
sold
cover.
out.
I pre-ordered
I'd love
that.
to get my hands on that.
I pre-ordered it when they first announced it. Actually, I got a text or something like that, and they said, "Oh, Tony Moore, the original artist, is doing a recreation of the #1 cover." Oh yeah, I'm buying that. Boom, done. And after I did that, they sold out. My pre-order place, they sold out.
Most people don't know that Tony Moore only did the first 7 comics of Walking Dead.
Correct. So I think that's going to be the big one they get. Now, what are they going to do in that book? I don't know. Hey, here's an idea. What's the speculation of what's going to happen in 150? You think there's going to be another major death or some major storyline going to happen here?
Of course.
Probably Carl's going to die.
I think so.
Who do you think? Who do you think's going to die? No. I can guarantee Carl will never die because they're going to need somebody to take over once Rick Grimes is done.
Right.
And Carl is going to be the next best one. So I could say that he has a 0.001% chance of being the one that gets killed.
Maybe something
And
with
it's probably going to
Andrea.
be funny if he is the one that gets killed.
And how many variants are coming out, guys, on that one? How many variants coming out?
There were 5 or 7, something like that. It was
Big E says 6 of them.
Yeah, 6.
6 variants. And
6.
Serious. And then, with that said, of course, 150, I think it's going to be something. Rick's going to die in that one, guys.
Oh, hell no.
Really? No.
Hell no.
You know what? If they want to spike up the sales even more than they already have, hey, go for it. Why not? It's their book. They can do what the hell they want, and they'll still sell copies. Doesn't matter who they kill off. It's everybody in truth. Everybody will like the story.
I hear you.
Hey, what's up,
bite
Kevin?
the
You're
hand
better
that
now,
feeds
Betty.
He took it out his ass, so he's fine now.
Oh,
But it smells like shit, though. Oh!
Oh, you said shit. You have to do a shot.
No, I have to do this shot.
A shit shot.
That's a cheat.
So now that we're on the Image, aka an indie production, what would be y'all's favorite indie book?
Who left? Who left?
Celia, I think.
No. I said hi because I saw Amy.
Oh.
Was
Bye.
I thought you were saying bye.
I'm like, what's going on?
Utter chaos.
Books.
We have lost control of this show. That's all I'm saying.
That's why we have ladies on our shows to control the hell out of you boys that are getting drunk on here all the damn time.
I'm not drunk. I'm just a little bit nice right now. That's all.
I'll drink to that.
Mm-hmm.
So what would be y'all's favorite indie book right now?
Saga.
Descender.
After they did like a Clay variant, they lost me at that.
Descender, I never followed, but they got some badass covers on Descender. Anybody's been reading that or what?
No.
It was good, and then
Well, actually, one of my favorite indies just ended last week, and that was the Fade Out.
Fade Out. Yep.
Descender is really good. I like that a lot too.
Deadly Class. Have you guys?
Oh yeah, Deadly Class is awesome.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever read East of West?
Yes, I've got that. Yes. Love that.
I heard that's a really good series.
Almost every book that comes out every week.
Yeah. And if you're dyslexic, it's west to east.
Yeah.
The problem with it was just it was a little slow.
Yeah. They should do a mini series north to south.
You can't give a drum boom to yourself, Chris. Come on, it's someone else has got to do it.
The Saga one is one I came late to the party on that, and everybody, including everybody here, everybody loves Saga, and I'm gonna get some trade paperbacks and read that.
Hey.
Oh, he froze.
Oh my God!
That's it.
Oh, come on!
Hey. I've been trying to tell you guys about Saga for the past 3 episodes, and
that's never talked about. I want to read it.
I talk about Saga all the time. Saga and Lazarus.
If
you watch my videos, I always talk about Saga.
Lazarus was good. And you want to know how he created Lazarus, Greg?
Tell us.
He was watching the news, and he thought that Lazarus was how we would be if we still be bad and stuff like that, and families take control and control over resources and stuff like that.
Sounded like
hey, hello.
Hey, a couple things, guys. You know what?
Hi, Celia's mom.
Hey, listen.
Hi, Celia's mom.
Boys, please.
Yes,
I want to give a shout out.
Oh, he froze.
No shout out.
No shout out.
It's a frozen shout.
That's it.
He's giving a shout out to Magic Jack.
You want to do a shout out to every Frozen fan out there? This movie was great.
Hey, Marty.
Nope, he's still frozen.
Still gone.
Yep. You know what that's a...
Hey, I'm back. I'm back, guys. Back.
Yeah.
Hey,
Marty, you giving a
guys,
shout out?
the chat is going crazy right now.
I know. Hey, listen. Let me say first, I give a shout out to everybody, but let me give a shout out to some of the guys that are in chat, in the chat room right now. TiVo from Lords of Longbox, thank you for coming, man.
Nice.
Hopefully you can get on here. Awful Silos is on there. Big E's is on there. Gutter Loss is on there. Also, we've got Don Comic Book on there as well. We've got JLS Comics. We got Eddie on there. A whole bunch of people are watching the show, guys. So I just want to say, hey, thanks for tuning in just to watch it, guys. Really appreciate that. And we got some great panel members here, and I want to give a shout out to all the panel members.
X-Man, and I'm going to give a shout out to all of you, and I'm going to do a shot for all of you guys.
There's another Stargleam was in the chat too, and she's actually getting ready to start a channel, which I'm really excited for, because she just started getting into comics recently, so she's going to be doing like her journey and starting out and stuff, so I can't wait.
Oh, that's cool. That's
cool. I'm so excited for her. So.
Who's this, Celia?
It's Andrea. She's Shudra Stargleam in the chat. So
yes,
yeah, she just recently started collecting. She's into a bunch of other fandom stuff, but she's gonna start like talking about like just going through the motions of starting up comics, which I think is so cool. And
I hate Windows 8. Damn it!
You hate Windows 8?
Windows 8 is not good with this stuff. You know,
good old Windows 7.
Yeah, we need to upgrade back to Windows 7.
It's getting a little messed up too, so it's unfortunately I got Windows 10 right now.
I use Windows 94.
Hey, you know what?
I'm serious.
My girl, my sister's not on tonight, guys, but she's in the chat room, so I want to say shout out to my girl Sissy. Hope you're feeling better, girl. Sandra Stargleam, welcome to the. She's always on the chat sessions, though. I always see her on there all the time.
Yeah, I can't wait for her. I mean, she has another, like, it's not going to be that name. That's her makeup channel name. But when she does her other one, then we'll be able to. I think it's called, like, Nerd Lore. something like
You know,
that.
you know what? I'm so happy to see a lot more women on these the nerdy type of channels, and you know, even the makeup channel girls are coming into the nerd channels. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that it's become a lot more warm and inviting place. I mean, I think that a lot of people think it's going to be so scary to step into YouTube because everybody knows everything. But my experience has been everyone's really excited to share and talk about everything.
I don't know shit. I don't know shit about comics. I depend on you guys. We got TiVo from Lords of the Long Box. What's going on?
Hello.
Love your channel, dude.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. This is TiVo. Welcome to Lords of the...
Hey, TiVo, welcome my first...
Up.
He's
frozen.
Anyway, I'm gonna finish what he was saying. Welcome, and your channel's awesome, dude.
That's how he welcomes everybody. He just freezes.
Hi, I just freeze up. Hey, TiVo, go ahead. You know, I think
Up.
There we go. Yeah.
Damn. God. Poor Mark.
Yeah, I'm back, guys. I'm back.
All right.
Hey, I think everybody in the community already knows you, TiVo.
Yeah.
But go ahead and introduce yourself, man, and welcome to the show. But I think for the most part, you're already well known within the community, man. There's really no introduction needed for you. But go ahead, man.
Well, it feels like some type of AA meeting or something. Or should
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's quite just fine.
There's some coffee and donuts over to the side there. If you...
My name is Tim. My
Where's
name is
the donuts?
Timo, and I'm a comic book.
Timmy's donuts. I'm getting that after this.
I would tell you guys before I started making videos, I think I was subscribed to like 2 or 3 channels or so, and TiVo was actually one of them, and I think I told him from the beginning, I was like, TiVo, you were my inspiration to actually start making YouTube videos, and that's where I got the idea of actually putting like the little action figures and things around the comic books, things like that. Mm-hmm. So I've been on him actually since the beginning. We started doing Comic Talk. I was like, TiVo, when are you gonna come on my show, man? Come on my show, man. You know. So I finally got him on here. So that's awesome. Great to have you, brother.
Well, I just realized that I had a webcam built into my laptop. I didn't even know that. I was like, how the shit am I going to do this?
You're on the right panel.
It's my work laptop, so it's always closed because I have it in a docking station. So I open it up and I go, holy shit. So I did EPA Nick's Wednesday live chat the other week. It was pretty good.
You're doing a shot.
Are we taking shots?
No shots. No more shots. I'm not taking a shot. No, I think I'm up to 20.
We're gonna have to call an ambulance and call 911 for alcohol poisoning for Marky soon.
It's all right. I ate before I came on.
We're gonna need a stomach pump.
Stomach pump on aisle 7.
Just give him some Epicac. He'll be fine.
I'm fine. Seriously, it's gonna take more than a couple. It's gonna take a couple of shots to get me like totally passed out. Even though I know that would be great ratings for your show.
Marky, take a shot, Marky.
What happened to Kevin? Did he pass out?
Kevin got cut off or something. He left. He was breaking up, so he probably got kicked off.
You guys make these ratings for me. To be honest with you, man.
He just has to sit back
and drink.
I have to drink in order to tolerate half y'all up on here. You know what I mean? On the show.
The blue moon's going down. It's more like sipping, not drinking.
You haven't done one Blue Moon advertisement this video.
Oh,
I did earlier. Remember? I did. Hey.
Oh, you froze every time.
Yeah. Right. All right. Anyways, where were we, guys? Before I froze, what were we talking about? We're talking about Walking Dead number 150.
Lords of the Long Box.
Image Comics or Indie Comics.
We were giving shout outs. We were talking.
Has anybody remembered, since we're talking about indie stuff, remember Chaos Comics back in the 90s? Did anybody read any of that stuff? Because that was the indie title I was into before they went under. But I got all those books. Lady Death, Evil Ernie, all that stuff was pretty damn good.
Evil Ernie, yeah.
I actually have a Chaos, what was it, Brian Polito, right? He did Chaos Comics. I have there was a Marvel book he did called Supernaturals, which was...
Oh, wow.
It was a book that they did like a crossover, and it's cool because I bring it out every time for Halloween because it has like Brother Voodoo, Son of Satan, and all those. And Brian Polito actually has it to where it's Marvel Comics and it says brought to you by Chaos Comics. So it's like almost a crossover.
Wow.
But Chaos Comics is super small. Look it up. Look up. It's called Supernatural. So it figures all like the supernatural characters of the Marvel Universe.
I'm definitely going to look that up. I like that guy. I actually met Brian at a couple of cons and little local things that when he came to New York. A great guy. And I just loved I loved this whole thing that he did. And unfortunately, he was one of the victims of the '90s bubble. And he went bankrupt, and he had to sell. He sold everybody except Lady Death. He still owns Lady Death, but everybody went to Dynamite. Well, actually, got spread around, and then Dynamite bought all of them, and now But
yeah, I remember.
It's unfortunate, but that's what's going on.
I really like Dynamite comics. I like the stuff they put out.
Yes.
Did anyone read Swords of
great.
Sorrow? That
What's that?
The crossover that they had going on for a couple months, Swords of Sorrow or something, with it had Red Sonja and a couple other characters.
All that. Yeah, that was all by Dynamite. Dynamite now owns Chastity, Evil Ernie, Purgator. I don't think Lady Demon they might own. I'm not too sure, but just that.
I know. With Dynamite, they're the Evil Ernie, Purgatory, and all that. That's going under, I think, the Chaos name now.
Chaos. They're calling it a Chaos.
Yeah.
So they're kind of giving the nod to him. But he still owns Lady Death. He actually did a Kickstarter not too long ago of making a brand new Lady Death story, and that's what he's been doing every time when he makes a new Lady Death book. He makes a Kickstarter, and you put a couple of bucks in, you might get an issue for $5 or $10, and you can get autographed and stuff like that. So that's what I did. But
this was good from Dynamite. This was good.
Well, where are you?
The Shadow.
You know what? I picked up. Is that the $1 book?
No, this is the trade.
Oh, the trade.
This is the first volume.
Okay.
I thought it was good.
Back all those old characters, all those older heroes, and everything. Like Dynamite also bought the old Key, the Gold Key characters.
Gold Key, yeah.
The Torok Dinosaur Hunter, Magnus Robot Fighter. Dr. Mirage and all that other stuff.
Solar.
Solar Man of Adam, all that. So they're still kind of relevant and all that, and they're pretty good too.
Isn't Dr. Mirage a Valiant book?
It was, I think.
Am I getting the name wrong? Maybe I'm getting the name wrong.
I think Dr. Mirage is a Valiant book.
Yeah, that's the wrong name. Sorry, I'm blaming Jack for that one. Sorry.
Valiant was the antithesis of Image Comics in the 90s. Image Comics was just known for the art, and Valiant was known for the stories because Jim Shooter, I believe, took over Valiant, and they were making great stories at the time. When Image was just making pretty books with Rob Liefeld drawing weird faces and feet and shit.
Oh, God, do not get me started on Rob Liefeld. Oh my God!
Oh no! Why?
Didn't he be your hero?
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys.
I think Rob Liefeld's an amazing artist. I think he's done.
Oh yeah, with two left hands.
Hey, I
if you look at all of his characters,
no feet.
Barely any show their hands. And if you look at their legs, here. He's got chicken legs.
Right?
I'm glad that they did the reprint for New Mutants '98, so you guys could see how little Rob Liefeld had to do with what we know as Deadpool is today.
Yeah, I mean, he
Joe
did that
Kelly
cover great. I actually got that one. Hold on.
Joe Kelly could take credit for.
Rob Liefeld.
His legs look retarded.
New Mutants '98. He had like a fucking teleporter with him.
He's upstairs. Forget it.
I mean.
Okay, he did. Maybe Rob Liefeld's character probably needed to go to leg day more often than he did at the body. But
that is the world's
more leg day, less chest day.
The world's biggest calf. I don't understand it.
It's a style. Everybody has a unique style, unfortunately. But did you ever meet him?
But I think that was very popular.
If I do, I would probably slap him.
He's actually a nice guy. Like he's a really cool guy. He is
a cool guy, but
I heard mix. I heard a little bit of mix with it. He charges everybody to get their book signed now and everything.
He charges $30 for any Deadpool or Cable book. $30.
Any Deadpool and Cable, but anything else is free.
No, he charges New Mutants '98, I think, like $40 or $50. He'll charge first Cable like $30, and everything else is like 10 or 20. So the guy's been writing his one achievement from the '90s till. I mean, have you read that Bible book he did? It's fucking horrible. Or the Brigade book he did is horrible. I mean, you know, he's before. Here's the story. Like at Long Beach Comic Con, we saw Rob Liefeld just walking around, and my buddy had a New Mutants '98 with him, and this was before the movie was ever announced. Just saw him standing there. He said, "Hey, will you sign my book?" He goes, "Sure." But if you try to do it now, oh no, he'll charge you for everything. Funny thing is, he's from Orange County, where I live, and so I've seen him at. He actually shops at Big To Do. I don't know if you guys know the Big To Do. He shops at his store. I mean, I saw him come in with Robert Kirkman one time. I mean, it's just. So what he was doing for the reprint of New Mutants '98 was he was just popping into local Orange County shops and doing free signings for the reprint, not the normal book. So that's the caveat.
So the worthless one.
Yeah. So if you bring in young blood, he pays you $5 to have him.
Hey, let me ask you guys a question on that topic. On that topic, guys, should artists charge for signatures on covers, or should they not? Do you think do you feel like maybe it's too arrogant of them to do that? Or
no, depends on what the significance is for him charging. Like Neil Adams, he has to charge because he got, you know, these guys wrote all this stuff and made all this stuff, and they got pennies to the dollar. And, you know, they're just trying to make, you know, and you know, Neil Adams, he's up there, he does a cover here and there, but he hasn't done a real. Well, actually, he's doing a couple of books, a couple of covers for DC soon. And
Neil Adams he's doing the ones that I think they're the coloring covers.
Yes, the coloring covers that
I think he's doing almost all the titles.
Yeah, see, I don't mind artists charging for signatures. I really don't.
Long as it's
when I mind it is when they're not friendly about it.
Yeah,
you know, I don't mind giving you some money to sign my book.
Okay,
but
how about
guys
like
was good.
Okay, you're like how about guys like you talk about Liefeld charging $30 for a cover, and you talk about like these other big name artists that are charging whatever they charge for to sign something, but then you got a guy like George Perez, an iconic person, doesn't charge nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but he's like a genuinely nice guy too. I went to a con where I was right when like Spider-Man relaunched, and so I had the Amazing Spider-Man #1, and I went to Ramos to get it signed, and I had some other comics, and he was awful. He was a jerk. He didn't even like look. He just
really?
That was there helping him. Yeah, his like partner just grabbed my comic, had him sign it, and he's like, okay, thanks, bye. Like the guy
did a cover for me, and he was cool as shit. Maybe he got it on a bad day.
I don't know, but it's the same time that I went, and there was Adam Hughes, and I liked his method because he didn't charge for signatures, but he had like a donation because he has all of the sheets. And so he had a thing where, like, if you donated like an amount to him, he would like draw you like a quick 5-minute head sketch.
There's a lot of artists now. They have it's a donation jar. It's a specific charity thing. I forget what it's called.
I'm way more inclined to do that.
Wounded Warriors, anything for a cancer charity, anything for soldiers, anything that was bad, anything that happened, or whatever whatever he's concerned with. He puts and that I you know what? I'll dump
I'm all for that.
in there.
They all probably speak for Marty on this one, but if it's Wounded Warrior, that like touches everybody's heart. That's
hell yeah! I will tell you, I'm a big supporter of Wounded Warrior because I am a Wounded Warrior myself. But anytime they do anything as far as Wounded Warrior, PTSD, I know what's his name, Joe Rubenstein. When I went to get his signature, a lot of his portion actually goes to the PTSD Foundation and things like that.
Actually, shout out to the Collector, who's also on YouTube. He's also an Army vet who's a Wounded Warrior, and he's a big comic book collector.
Awesome.
Yeah, he got some big-ass books.
Yeah.
That dude just pulls out, like, Dr. Doom, and it's like, what?
The thing about the signature things is, like, I've seen, like, the interesting things I've seen are they'll tell you, like, you know, I've had Marv Wolfman just sign some stuff, and he was like, $5 a signature. I said, no big deal. He goes, oh, you got a CGC witness, that's going to be $20. And I'm thinking, these guys aren't active in the comic industry now, so I don't have a problem with that. Like Todd Knock, who does all the Spider-Gwen Phantom variants, I had him sign 3 books, but the 4th book he was going to charge me because I was having a CGC witness. I had Dustin Wynn as a friend of mine. He signed all of my Descender books without charging me.
Right.
And Stan Lee charges me $70, and then I got raped by Anastasia Collectibles, but that's another story for another.
No, $70, that's a steal.
I think
steal for Lee.
I think you already ranted about that one, Tim. You already ranted about that one in your videos, and that was a fucked up story, dude.
Let me tell you what I got some recent things about them. So this is all happens at Stan Lee Kamikaze, right? So they usher you into a tent where you get your books signed by Stan Lee. We stood there for like 3 hours. So the company Anastasia Collectibles is not actually inside the tent. Only Stan Lee Collectibles is. So I finally get up there. I have my FF13 and I have an X-Men 94, and I go, oh wait, I want CGC to witness these. I'm not going to pay for a signature just for the hell of it. The gal that works for Stan Lee Collectibles goes, oh, don't worry, I'm a CGC witness. I said, okay. So after they signed me, they go, now go to the Anastasia Collectibles guy outside, and he'll walk you over to their booth. So I said, okay, that's weird because nobody really witnessed me. The person who's actually walking me over didn't witness it. So when I get up there, another guy says, hey, man, Len Wein is here. Why don't you get your X-Men 94 signed by him? I said, okay, I didn't really want to, but fine. So he loses line of sight of me for 5 seconds, and then they void it. And they said, wow, sorry, we can't verify this book. And those who saw the video, I was fucking pissed. But then that got me thinking, like, wait a second. Nobody from Anastasia Collectibles saw Stan Lee sign my fucking books either. So the whole industry is all basically, on the honor system, right? I mean, you know what I mean? You send books off and they're hired as facilitators, and you don't know for sure. Like Anastasia Collectibles is doing a book signing with Todd McFarlane. He does like 3 a year. Basically, they gather all the books and they bring it to his house, and he charges $50 a book, and he doesn't, and we pay $50. And he doesn't leave the comforts of his home, and these facilitators pay for it. So I'll finish the story up. Is a buddy that was behind me that got Stan Lee's signature. Stan Lee almost passed out in front of us. He was so tired. So the first book he signed looked like Stan Lee. The second book of my buddy signed just looked like scribble. I was like, holy shit. And then I literally told him, I said, hey, thank God they're here to witness this, because if you were to go after the fact, they would never say the Stan Lee signature. So I forwarded to a week ago. He goes, dude, CGC just called me. They said they're not going to take this book. They're saying they can't recognize Stan Lee's signature.
What's that?
Kevin's back.
So now,
that sucks, Tim. That
sucks. Don't interrupt Tim. He was telling his story. Welcome back, Kevin.
Yeah. Kevin. All right. So here's the thing: is why did we pay to get a signature verification or paid for a witness?
Right.
If CGC comes back and says we don't recognize this, their whole fucking job is to follow us to make sure the people sign the books. So he's got a book that's going to come back as chicken scratch now, and CGC would never ever. But the alternative is we at least have a second option, which is CBCS now. So
yes. I was just going to say you can send it there, and they can verify it, and you'll get an actual autograph thing on it.
But the dollar value drops on it, though, unfortunately.
Tim, I know.
Not for Stan Lee, man. I don't think if it's authentic, and those two guys, those two companies say it's good, because let's face facts, guys. Stan Lee's not a spring chicken anymore, and we don't know how many times he's going to be able to come to cons and sign stuff. So I think the more and more cons that go past us, and if you get an opportunity to meet Stan Lee, you better go for it now.
Yeah. Over the Westboro Baptist.
Hey, Tim, what do you think, brother? I know you get a lot of stuff graded by CBCS and CGC. What do you think about PGX, brother?
That's a waste of time and money, to be honest with you.
I will tell you, I heard a lot of reviews about PGX, man, and I was talking to Trevor about this earlier, man. I sent a crap load of books on the first. I haven't heard shit from them, man, since then.
Here's the thing. I mean, if PGX, they're inexpensive and they're another alternative. But from a resale perspective, I buy a lot of books to flip so I can buy better books. So I will use CGC as my primary because that's the most bang for the reseller market. I sell a lot on Instagram and on eBay.
Right. Exactly.
You got PGX books.
Yeah. I mean, I bought from you on occasion too. So yeah.
So if you use GPA or Comics MV, any site that tracks sales, you'll actually see the difference in PGX, CBCS, and CGC. CBCS they're just as good as far as grading, maybe stricter than CGC, but their books tend to be 10 to 20% cheaper. So the only good thing I use CBCS for is the signature verification, because if you have books that CGC isn't around to witness it, it's good to have them there. But for the most bang for your buck, I would say, it's CGC, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, I mean, CGS, their slabs actually look nicer, and they give you more information on the actual label.
Sure.
But, yeah, it's just a game.
And they give you notes too. They give you notes too. If you go to the site, if you go to their website, you just punch in your number, and they give you a whole list of everything what was wrong with the comic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if I was to ever want to get this graded, and it's double signed by Benitez and Campbell,
nice.
I would go with CBCS.
Yes, and you have to pay the signatures verification. I think the first one is like 10, 20, and then the next one is 10 or something like that.
25 and 15, I think. I just got a Batman Harley Quinn, the second appearance of Harley Quinn. I got a triple signed by
nice
Alex Ross, Aaron Soud, and Paul Dini. I got this.
That's my favorite cover.
Where did you get that opportunity?
Oh my God! I bought this book probably. Remember when Dynamic Forces still had a website?
Oh right, I remember that one. Yes.
So I bought it off them, and the Dynamic Forces sticker isn't even broke on it, and it's numbered like 600 out of 1500. So I had it for years and years and years, thinking, man, I can never really get this slab because the signatures are, they're just end up as some other label. But now I just sent it out, so I'll be putting it for sale when I get it back, everybody.
Hey, TiVo, let me know next time you're going to send books. I'll send you one of mine and with some money in it.
Okay.
Hey guys, hey, TiVo, you do... Here's one thing I don't have a lot of knowledge and experience on, and I've been wanting to get into this because I was hearing like some other YouTubers talking about the Instagram family and how people are selling on Instagram or flipping books on Instagram. Can you shed a little light on that and give us a little bit of knowledge when it comes to that, man?
I mean,
Mr. 3,000 followers.
Yeah, I actually started on Instagram first, and we're just doing a giveaway right now. I just hit 3,000 followers on Instagram, and the good thing about Instagram is
crazy Instagram.
Is the good thing you can do is, I mean, it's almost a daily thing you can do. YouTube videos are kind of once a week, but on Instagram you could do 2 or 3 things a day. It's a perfect medium for it because you post a picture of a comic, people can discuss it, we trade, we sell, there's giveaways, there's raffles, so it's a great medium for YouTube is cool when you have like 10, 20 books, you're like, I can finally do a haul video, but that day where you just finally get that one book and you're like, I'm going to throw this up on Instagram right now.
Yeah.
As opposed to waiting, I like right now. I probably got a haul video coming next week. I knock off 3 grails on it actually.
And there's a great comic book community on Instagram. You can see on New Comic Book Day, the hashtag New Comic Book Day goes like crazy. You see what everyone's buying and their opinion on different book. I remember when I started YouTube, I did an Instagram account, and like the first week I got like 100 followers on Instagram, like that quick.
You can't see it.
Every day, so it's
good old TiVo.
Yeah.
I follow the shit out of TiVo. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. And I checked. I'm definitely followed to you as well, TiVo, on Instagram. But I'm not really smart when it comes to the whole Instagram thing.
Just,
but
you know what? Just take really good pictures.
Do you recommend buying off Instagram as opposed to say eBay or anything like that?
Yes, but I mean, you have to be careful and look for reputable buyers or people who have a lot of followers, and because there's good deals to be found. But I mean, it's almost like timing. Because somebody say first person to type claim, it's yours. So I mean, I just bought a Marvel Fanfare Marvel Future #1 off a buddy from Instagram. You guys know him as Captain America and a bunch of random digits. I mean, he's on YouTube, but we talk outside of YouTube, and he said, hey, man, there's a dude at Craigslist in my area. He's got a Marvel Future #1. You want it? I'm like, well, shit, yeah. So he met him, and he's going to ship it to me. And, and that's another way that commerce works, right? You have friends that are local to whatever area.
Deadpool sucks? What the fuck?
Stop putting Deadpool sucks up, man.
Oh. Hey,
if you guys get on Instagram, give me a follow and I'll follow you back, man. And
I know, I just followed you. I didn't realize that there was such a big community on there.
Unfortunately, my phone sucks. I got a Windows phone, so I don't think I get Instagram.
Is there a separation between, say, comic book Instagram community as opposed to statue communities or anything like that?
They're kind of the same. I mean, I follow guys that sell toys and do figurines, and I love I also follow guys that they're Scott Campbell, Jim Lee, the artists that put their work on there too. So
it's an amazing tool. Seriously, you just go to your local comic store and you just take a picture. That easy, post it on Instagram, and just get rolling. And you can see new people, and as you go with likes, the more picture you like, the more like in your search bar you can see different type of people. So if, for instance, if you like one picture of one naked girl, well, you're gonna have so many naked girls on your profile.
You can have experience there, Kevin.
I
People don't follow nobody. He ain't even following me.
That's just like Pinterest. You guys ever been on?
It's very different from
Pinterest.
Pinterest.
You know, Pinterest is like it just kind of adds you and to different areas. One naked girl to another naked girl to a
I use Pinterest for recipes.
Yeah, I strictly use Pinterest for the cupcakes.
Hey guys, listen. I have this form right here. I don't know if you guys saw a video I did earlier on this week, but I was trying to help promote a independent, up and coming comic creator. They made a book called Dark Beach. Okay, and I don't know if you guys saw that video. But I want to help plug them and promote them because anybody, like I said, anybody who wants to try to get to help to get promoted, and if I can do it on this type of forum, I definitely will for them because I just want to help them, being that they are a part of that community and they're trying to get up there. So if you haven't checked them out, check that video out first. I show the stills on there. I'll also show the kind of like the teaser trailers. The comic book's called Dark Beach. Really seems very interesting. Dark. Not dark bitch. Dark bitch. All right.
Dark in the berry, sweet of the juice.
Oh Jesus! It's gonna be a very, very long night.
So Marty, with that, there's a guy that's local in Virginia. He does Sonic the Hedgehog covers. His name is Lamar Wells, and he's the one that did my Deadpool 1 variant, the selfie photo with Deadpool and Spider-Man.
Sure. That's cool.
He does like a lot of Dragon Ball Z and Power Ranger stuff, and he collabed them together where the Dragon Ball Z characters are the Power Rangers, like they're in the Power Ranger suits. And he was trying to figure out how many prints he wants to get done. So if anybody's interested, just let me know, and I will let him know, and he can base his numbers off of that.
Hey, can you put it on Instagram and tag me on it?
Who's that?
It's Tivo.
That's Tim.
Yeah.
That's Tim.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
Lords of the Long Box.
Oh.
Hey, Tim, I was hoping you'd come on with a little jingle for me, man, like a comic talk jingle, you know what I mean? Like, kind of a thing, you know?
I actually got one on the way because I had a friend of mine that made the beat that we played. That's that music you heard for the chat videos that we do.
Yeah.
That's actually a custom beat my boy from the Bronx made.
I need some, TiVo. I need a jingle for comic talk.
I'm going to sample that right there and just loop it.
I'm sorry. Hey, Merc, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. You were plugging your boy right there.
Yeah, his Instagram name is Mr. just Mr. period Drawmatic. So DRAWMATIC.
I like that name. Mr. Drawmatic. Shit. That's
There's no spaces.
Oh, jeez. Every time that someone says that, I gotta have
I love the fact that we're able to share things like this with one type of people are plugging people here and there, independent creators. I love that because I'm a big fan of the whole independent thing because it's great,
Yep, that's him.
And I want to plug again. This is my third time plugging Jean Paul X Peter, man. Hey, do you want to announce the title of your book yet, man? Or
yeah, dude.
He's muted.
So, it's still a work in progress right now, but I will be releasing it here on this forum.
You gotta hook us up, dude.
Hey, can we get like a sneak peek or maybe a name or something,
Well, there's two working titles now. One is called Surrounded, and another one's called God Machine.
I like that one.
God Machine, yeah.
Yeah.
God Machine.
That kind of sounds like me, man. I'm a God machine,
Chris, Surrounded's not bad either. I mean, depending, well, I guess when you have it all done, you'll tell us the premise, but I'm sure there's a reason behind those two titles of the premise of the book, of course.
And you know what, Marty? Marky.
Yo, Marky or Marky? Hey, we go.
Shot. I just had one. All right.
Hey.
All right, you and me, buddy. You and me. All right.
Hey, Frank, come in. Shot.
Hey, let's talk a little bit about Wonder Woman bondage covers because I'm a big fan of that. Timo, help me out here. Help me out. You got more knowledge on Wonder Woman bondage covers than I do, man. I'm just starting to get into that shit, man. Thanks to Marky.
There's been a Wonder Woman bio book that just came out that talks about the creator of Wonder Woman. I think his name is Moulton, or he had a pen name of Marsden, and he was basically a lawyer and a psychiatrist, which is really mind-boggling because some of the characters he created were based on the professors that he hated back in college, And what's interesting is he's also the guy that invented what was the precursor to the polygraph, which really blows your mind when you think about the magic lasso makes fuckers tell the truth. Does somebody have to drink about some fuck?
Okay, I get it.
Fuck, shit. Anyway.
I think he used them all up.
Yeah, women's empowerment, right? So, I mean, the early golden age stuff was women's empowerment. Then a weird change happened right around the 60s and 70s where they started doing these kind of bondage covers. A woman was always weaker, she needed man's help and shit like that. So it's really curious about these bondage covers right around, I think, the late 60s and 70s, where she's always in need. And it was, I think, part of the sexploitation of women from the comics, because it wasn't really that prevalent in, like, the Golden Age and Silver Age. Right in the Bronze Age, right, women started getting skimpier outfits and shit. And it was almost counterintuitive what was going on in culture at the time with women's, rights movements.
Was Wonder Woman one of her weakness, the fact that when she was bonded with a male, she would lose her power? I've heard that online.
That's correct. That's one of the early things of it. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Everybody knows who created Batman and Superman, but do any of you guys know that Moulton is the guy that created Wonder Woman?
No.
I know. I'm not big into DC, so no.
I knew. I didn't know then, but I knew now when I was looking up stuff because I read the Perez run and I liked what he did with Wonder Woman. But anything else after that, I've been just reading what current stuff she's been doing now. That's about it.
Yeah, so the Wonder Woman bondage cover, like my favorite is Wonder Woman 205. If you guys look it up to it, she's literally strapped to a giant phallic-shaped bomb spread eagle.
I've seen that one.
I loved it. I mean, I actually Googled Wonder Woman bondage cover. It's a genre of collectors where people say these are the most sought-after ones, where she's chained up or she's like wrestling other women and stuff. It's just kind of really weird thing for Wonder Woman when you think of her now, right? She's like the empowerment of the female character. Man, she's been through some tough shit in her life. That's why I'm kind of curious about the movie. I mean, I think the Wonder Woman movie is more important for female characters than any other movie. That's why Marvel, I think, pushed back Captain Marvel. They want to see, can a solo superhero heroine movie really be big box office? I mean, that's why I think Captain Marvel was pushed back so far.
Right.
I mean, just because you know what? Contrary to what people think, Marvel needs DC. DC needs Marvel. The more all comic book movies are successful, the more for Marvel to go, oh, that worked? Well, let me do this. DC saying, fuck, you made an Ant-Man movie?
Yeah. The whole fighting, right, you're right on that one. The whole fighting back and forth between the bickering of Marvel fans and DC fans are just utterly friggin' ridiculous. I mean, Jesus Christ, people, we all love comics. It doesn't matter what company you like. It doesn't matter who makes the better movies or whatever. The point is, we're getting the goddamn movies. These are characters that we grew up and always wanted to see, whether it be live TV or on the big screen, and we're getting both, not one, both. We're getting all our friggin' shows. We're getting all the friggin' heroes that we want. We got so many comic book films. You think I got comics coming out of my ass? We got movies coming out of my ass. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I think you need to show us that.
Friggin' movies
coming out of your ass, though.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
No comics this year. I just got. I'm just forget it. I'm just
hey, Scott.
I think the winner of Marvel and DC is Image. Because Image can come along and say, hey, you know what? God. We got these properties you guys may have not heard about, but hey, let's throw this shit on Cinemax or Showtime or
Valiant's starting to get picked up right now. Valiant's starting to make their name for themselves.
Yeah, Sony gave them a nice big check for the rights of their character. That's what I said in one of my videos. Now is the time to get the Valiant comics. They're starting to go up, people. Get those keys. You can find them. I just found them at a yard sale this weekend. I found a couple not mega keys, but some keys, and they're out there if you find them right now.
So hey guys, do you think the Wonder Woman lasso was actually a part of her, I guess, her gear, or was it maybe because of the whole, bondage kind of a thing, the tie-up kind of thing? I mean,
I don't know.
The lasso of truth.
I like the lasso of truth. I think it's an awesome thing.
I dig it.
I mean, you gotta understand. The only
you kind of look at it. You kind of look at it. Someone ties me up, I'm gonna tell them the truth too, whatever they fucking want to know. You know what I mean?
It depends on the situation.
That's classic.
All right.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's again, not trying to show my age, but when the Linda Carter Wonder Woman show came out, I mean, my sister watched it. I watched it because I was watching Shazam. I watched Batman and all this other stuff. The reruns, of course, because and
it's okay. We know you're that old.
Yeah, I know. I'm up there. But man, I still could kick ass in a mosh pit.
Wonder Woman.
I'm not that old. Anyway,
in a mosh pit. I have to kill all those 14-year-olds.
No, those bastards are going first in the pit.
Hey guys, I would tell you, man, we've got more people on this chat session right now than we've ever had, and I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for the support and definitely the love of coming on the show, for the panel members and the people that are tuning in for this, man. This is freaking awesome, man. This show has taken off so much since the beginning, and it's all because, like I said, it's all because of all the panel members and the people in this community, man, because you guys are the ones that make this show happen, man. So cheers on that. You
may have to do more shows during the week to get everybody in.
I'm just a little
Marty, when I was off the show, I think we hit a milestone with 30 viewers live. That's personally, I think it's crazy.
That's good. I mean, that's incredible, dude.
And it's only been 11 weeks.
Here's the thing. I love the fact that I'm able to get people on within the community that are just starting to make videos that don't have a lot of subscribers as well as people that have like tons of subscribers and just. Chris. Yeah, people are. Or that people that come on this show just to be able to share everybody's knowledge. Just I want to make this a learning forum. You know what I mean? To be able to learn from each other and to be able to support each other, regardless. And I know I did a trade video earlier, and I was smoking crack. I think when I was asking for a lot of the trades, but that's okay. So there's got to be somebody out there, that's going to love one thing or another, guys, and I really appreciate that. And here's another thing. I want to give a shout out to all the veterans out there and all the Wounded Warriors out there as well, because I know we have a few. I'm going to tell you guys I love you. And also, I was watching a video earlier on the Lieutenant Dan band. Man, that guy does some amazing things, man. He's always a big supporter of the military and the community and all the Wounded Warriors out there, man. So much love there. So
I got to meet him in Iraq. That was crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I got to meet in Iraq. That when you go to a lot of these conventions, you're paying money. And let me draw into that. So I go to these conventions a lot, guys, right? And for some reason or another, every time I go up there for an autograph from one of these celebrities, they always ask me, "Are you the military?" I'm like, "Yeah," I'm like, "Yeah." And then they always give my money back, or they tell the person next to me, "Hey, he's not paying," and they just give me free autographs. I'm not saying to do that, just to tell them, but I never say anything like that. But they're very supportive of the military, and they're and they're always shaking my hand. They're always like, "Hey, thanks for your service," and everything like that. And so I think it's wonderful that people, the celebrities, they recognize that and support the military community as well. So. Shout out to you guys.
With that being said, I don't know about Marty, but to me, I've been in for 9 years, and every time I come back from a deployment, you have literally thousands of people, like at a big installation, that are there saying thank you for what you do. Yeah. Literally after the 10th person, you get tired of hearing it. Literally,
No, I don't say you get tired of hearing it because I get approached all the time, like everywhere, like from like the Oda veterans and everywhere. They say, "Hey, thanks for your service. Thanks for what you do." I don't necessarily think you get tired of it. I just think you hear it so much that it just it just becomes.
it's like a chore.
Yeah, it's just like, you know what? We do what we do because we love what we do. That's just
Yeah.
like what we do here. We love what we do. We have the passion for it. So don't listen to Merc with a Mouth. We don't want to get ever tired of that shit, man. So, all right.
Just stop saying it to me.
Yeah.
I sit behind a desk all day. I don't do
How
nothing
about
special.
I just have a shot for you, buddy? Because I was,
Hey,
that's
if
what
you
I'm
had a
hoping.
shot, I had a shot.
Yeah, we gotta have a shot for
Hey,
the
Frank.
Thank you.
As well, man.
Thank you. That's
Hey,
all I'm
just-
saying
yeah,
is
keep
thank you.
drinking.
Okay.
We're the Three Stooges right here.
You
We're
know-
drunk. It's gonna be
Hey,
crazy.
one of these days, guys, I want to have an all-girl panel.
Oh,
Okay,
my
I'm gonna
God.
have all. I'm not gonna have any guys except myself.
Does that mean I need to wear a wig? Does that mean I need
If,
to wear a wig?
You can sneak on like you did earlier if you want, Kevin. But
That'd be awesome.
I'm going to have an all-girl panel, and I just want all-female review when it comes to just everything, their opinion on females when it comes to nerdum, nerdettes, and things like that. I'm going to leave all the guys out, and I will mediate it. I will host it, but I just want them to be able to talk their mind when it comes to their viewpoints and things like that on a female perspective. You know what I
And
mean?
now the chat is crazy about this idea, Marty. They're all like, yeah, fuck yeah, we want to see girls. That's crazy.
Some people are like, what's it like being a girl that likes comic books?
What is like being a girl
Right?
that
It's
likes
the
comic
exact same. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, oh, it's great, except for these darn boobs are in the way. I don't.
Yeah. I can't read because of these boobs. You know?
It makes it harder to turn the pages.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
I think
No,
it's
but-
funny
but,
because
you know,
my wife
it's-
works at a comic store.
It's very difficult for me to reach out to a lot of the females to try
Without
to
sounding
get
like a
them-
creep.
you know, and I will be honest
You
with
like
you.
to
I
be
mean,
on camera.
you know, I will tell you, and I try to reach out to a lot of females, and I don't want to sound like a creep. I
Comic for you, little girl. Let's come here. Come on.
Why don't you come on to my little show? I talk about
I think there's some. I think
You just lost it.
I think there's missing some interpretation somewhere when I say, "Would you like to be on video with me?" or something like that, you know. But
What's on comic books?
All right, Herbert.
Fanatics casting
But-
couch.
yeah.
No, it's now a comic dating site.
It's fakecomictalk.com or some shit like that.
You know, the first female I ever subscribed to on YouTube is, I don't know if you guys follow her, is Comic Girl 19. Comic Book Girl 19. She gets about 150,000 views per video. I mean, she started on YouTube and now she did a red carpet. I mean, she's blown up really. I mean, she's knowledgeable too. She knows her books well. She doesn't do haul videos per se, but she used to do a lot of reviews. Then she did movie reviews, and I've just seen her interviewing Stan Lee.
Yeah.
I seen her with the movie reviews when she did some of the movie reviews with AMC and stuff like that, and before they went to Collider and all that. I watched that stuff too, so I've seen her before. Yeah, she's really cool. I've seen a couple of videos. Really cool.
She was like pink hair.
Yeah, the pink mohawk.
She's got the mohawk.
I
badass.
something about like the 13 movies you haven't seen or something. That
Yeah, I'm
She
subscribed
has
to her.
a big channel. I mean, her shit's huge because she travels like around the world and she does a lot of filming with her. So she's more of a host, I think it is, for a comic channel.
I'm trying to get her on the next Lords of the Round Table. 'cause she's
Comic
in
Talk?
LA.
Comic Talk?
Well, I'll try to get her too. She's in LA, so she's not too far from us. So if I see her at her con, I'm going to try to talk her into slumming with us down here in Orange County.
Yeah, her channel now is just called 19 Productions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, her picture still shows Comic Girl 19, but the channel name is actually just 19 Productions now.
Yeah, see, that's how you take, social media or social networking and, get paid from it. And just, I started all this just so I can get free press passes to go to see movies and go to Comic-Cons, to be honest with you.
Hey, if there's a way to do that, then please enlighten me, because I am all about trying to get some free shit,
Right.
It's all about that swag, man.
Just start like
swag ain't got nothing to do with it. You just got to have a big channel.
But no, like I said, I'm not going to be I will try to reach out to the female community, but it's very, very difficult for me to try to get them in one panel, so I'm going to need some assistance with that. I would love to have an all-girl panel just to kind of show their viewpoints on things like that, and I think that would bring in more of the female community that are a lot shyer and not willing to come on, either do a talk show, for example, like this, or make their own videos or what have you, because, I think they feel that they're more of a minority when it comes to this type of environment, but that's not the case, because if you look at a lot of these conventions and that you go to, they're all over the fucking place, you know what I mean?
If you look closely, you can see them. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're called cosplays.
Look closely.
I'd hate to say it like that, but it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even
that, they still are a part of that community. They're a portion of that community, and they still have something to offer because they still get into that nerdom. You know what I mean? I mentioned wonderful cosplayers.
How many are into it because of the comics and geek side of it, or how many are in it just to get modeling gigs and things? I'm not hating on their game.
I would say, Tim, about 90% are into it for the modeling gigs and everything.
Millie's awesome.
Millie should come here.
Yes.
She is awesome.
That'd be cool.
Does anybody
I have a question, guys. I have a question.
Millie Akers.
She's in Florida right now, I think.
I want to get Jessica Negri on my show, man. That's what I want
on the show. Hey guys, I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you people ever cosplayed in a convention?
No, and I don't really have. That's just not. That's something I'm particularly interested in, honestly.
Am I the only one here who ever put a cosplay on? What the fuck?
Yeah, Misty.
I plan to do a very small cosplay at the Emerald City just for one day. I just wanted to...
Kevin, I like to cosplay in the bedroom, if that counts.
That doesn't count.
That'll get the women on the show. Yeah,
come on. That was creepy as hell.
And I like to dress up. I like to dress up as Slave Leia. That's my favorite outfit.
You're the one in the pictures I've seen on the internet.
Yes. But I've actually got a Captain America costume that I just got last year, and I haven't had an opportunity to actually cosplay it. But hopefully within the next convention, I'll be able to dress up for that. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
It's just a Captain America thong and a shield.
Hey, that was between us, Chris. Okay.
It's called a costume.
Yeah. No, but I do. I'm gonna cosplay for, like I said, just for a little bit, but not like the full. I think there's a lot of pressure for women to cosplay. Yeah. There's a lot of stigma around cosplaying for your body type, or like if you're not. You know what I mean? I've seen posts online too of people like making
criticizing other people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like it kind of gives you a little bit of anxiety about it, like. That to just have fun or to like live like the things that you love, without that kind of, stone being thrown at you stinks. I mean,
some of those people who do that are just a bunch of freaking. Well, I'm gonna keep it toned down. Not nice people.
There are people.
I understand. I just feel like it's a lot harder for a girl to dress up as like a, in these small in outfits or whatever, and then. Like when you have like a guy with like a beer gut holding like a Thor hammer and like, hey, that outfit is horrible on you.
But for your first cosplay, you don't have to be that crazy. My very first cosplay was basically I was wearing this fucking mask with a suit. That's it. That's the first cosplay I ever did, and I just.
Yeah, but without being stereotypical, it's easier. She's completely right. It's so much easier for a man to cosplay than a woman.
It's true.
And it's because. of Jessica,
Really?
for example, and the expectations people have that because look at all her cosplays though. She's in some kind of a skimpy outfit with cleavage, and that's not.
Oh yeah.
Well, it is, but not everyone may want to do that. She may want to cosplay as Silk or as like Spider-Gwen.
The weirdest thing I've seen was a sexy Diglett from Pokemon.
How do you cosplay as that?
I don't know, but she had.
You don't ever see their legs.
So I don't know.
She had.
It works.
I feel like if I'm on cosplay ready, I'll just go as Meatwad.
It works.
My God.
Okay, let me ask you
unfair.
the most popular and most seen, worn out, which you don't ever want to see. It's just some worn out cosplay every convention.
Batman.
Harley Quinn.
Deadpool. So many fucking Deadpools.
Harley
Harley
Quinn.
Quinn.
Hands
my
down,
God.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, freaking.
This year, I've seen one of the
Anything
worst.
Japanese anime, that's all over the place.
The Invisible Man.
But
that would be. Hey, Chris. That would be you on every episode of Comic Talk, man.
But the problem with Harley Quinn or something like that is it's so easy for girl to be Harley Quinn. I've seen at the last convention a girl dressed as Harley Quinn, and one of my personal opinion was too much. It's not for children. There's children in convention, and when you wear this, I basically saw probably your pussy, almost.
Time out!
Holy moly!
Kevin!
I'm serious.
Mark, take a shot! Take a shot!
You
meant shot. Oh my
Gentlemen,
God!
this is
Mark, you're gonna have to take a double for that one, man.
Look at that!
Look at that after that one.
You meant to say you saw her Catwoman.
I saw her.
Oh,
God.
God damn you!
This is
what
over
you're
the
saying
limit
is-
for me.
The machine
This is
hangs
over the
like the
limit.
sleeve of a wizard.
You saw her. You saw her black cat. That's what you saw.
Marty, this episode is not even gonna make it into the archives. I'm just saying this right now.
Tomorrow we're gonna be shut down.
We're getting banned, man. This is not. We're no longer gonna have a comic talk after this episode, guys.
Chris,
We gotta start sending chain letters to each other one day.
It's your fault, Chris. You told us, hey, you're gonna be drunk. It's gonna be funny as hell. Yeah.
Okay, well, we did give a warning.
Okay,
So,
anyways,
warning.
anyways, hey, listen.
French Canadian. They have a different sensibility.
Deadpool and Harley Quinn. That's all I was asking for, guys. I don't want to hear anything about Kitty Cat.
Story.
Like that, okay? All right. We got females on the show here, Kevin. Okay.
I know, and I'm pretty sure they know what a pussy is.
That's it. That's it. I'm out.
Hey, Tim, you gotta show your true Canadian side.
Tim,
We're supposed to be
Hey,
nice
guys.
and friendly.
I'm from Montreal. There's strip club in every fucking single corner.
Pussy everywhere.
Tim, I apologize for my guest right here. Please forgive him.
Kev, you gotta show our true Canadian side right now. You gotta apologize to everyone.
I'm sorry.
It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's funny. I think it adds to the comedy of things here.
I just like the way he pronounces it. He says
Right?
Pussy.
I'm
Like too
well,
old.
it's French Canadian. What do you gotta expect?
Well, now that you asked that, what
I am actually, I want to plug somebody else, guys. I have Crystal Lara. She's supposed to be coming on the show next weekend. She's also French Canadian. She's an artist that does a lot of Zenoscope covers that you guys.
Oh, I love Zenoscope.
Oh, Zenoscope is wonderful. But she does a lot of Zenoscope covers that I'm absolutely in love with. She's an absolutely sweet and wonderful person. If you guys don't know her, her name is Crystal Lara. She does, and I've done videos of a lot of her covers, and I've plugged her plenty of times. So by all means, check her out. She's an absolutely sweet person, and she does amazing work. So please, definitely check her out. I think, we're up to 35 viewers live right now, guys.
Wow. I just posted it on. I posted the chat on Instagram.
Oh, you posted the chat? Oh boy. We're going.
I told everybody to check out
I'm serious, Marty. You should ask people to do this every time. Post a small YouTube video saying we're live on your show. You're gonna be famous, man.
Tebow, you got that? You're gonna be the one posting from now on.
Yeah. I'm gonna be famous. Hey, speaking of that, Kevin, what was the other talk show? What was the name of the other talk show you said was really good, that was better than ours before?
The one with the podcast one that bought me the mic?
Oh, no wonder you said it was better than yours. Hey, Kevin, how about this, man? I buy you some Pusher, and then you plug my channel out here.
Well, it depends where you go in Montreal.
Yeah.
All right, depends. Don't go in Montreal North though. No Montreal.
Anytime you guys can make it out to Southern California, come by and we'll record a live episode of Lords of the Roundtable.
Hey, you guys, I love that. I love that, by the way. That was very informative. You guys, you have a lot of knowledge, and I think a lot of those people are the ones that run the store, right, Tim? They're the ones that.
I did two of them. The first one was with fellow YouTubers, which JN Guy 1, Lightning 2288, and the Big To Do. The second one I did with two owners of
Lightning 228. He's got an amazing collection, man. That guy's got nothing but keys, man.
Yeah. So we tried to get together, but Southern California is large, so whenever they come down, it's like an hour and a half, 2-hour drive. So we're trying to get it more, and like you said, actually for the next episode, we're trying to get like a local female geek to be on the show as well. So we'll do me, the Big To Do, and perhaps a female geek. That's why I was shooting for Comic Girl 19, but maybe I'm shooting too high.
Hey, if you can get that, brother, then maybe you can convince her to get on my show. I'm still trying to get Jessica Negri on my show. I want her on my show, man.
Well, after the whole Pussy incident, this has been a little bit difficult.
Kevin's famous now.
I know.
Yeah, Kevin's blowing up in the chat.
Hey guys,
Kevin's gonna have 1,000 subscribers after the end of this episode.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I love doing this, the comic talk, because I love, like I said, I keep saying this all the time. I sound like a broken record. I know that, but I just love bringing everybody together. It's not about popularity or how many subscribers I can get or what have you, man. I just love the fact that I'm able to interact with everybody that I've watched their videos from the beginning. You know what I mean?
Is a Wednesday show, so people can talk about books that they just got that day.
That's a good idea, brother. That's a good idea.
I go to bed early on Wednesdays.
Well, I gotta
See you later.
Bye.
Good night.
I'm sorry, I missed out. What is that? What did I say?
Oh, the chicks left. Look what you did, Kevin. What?
Oh, no.
Kevin, what the hell did you do?
Jesus.
I'm sorry for the cat word.
All right, guys. Hey, keep it going real quick. I'm gonna go grab me another couple more beers, but keep the show going.
If you go for a beer, Marty and Frank, you know what time is it? Shut time.
I had to take a triple for that last one. Okay, no.
You know what? I'm hearing some audio feedback on my end. I think a lot of the chats are saying that as well. I know it's not on my end, so I don't know if it's a YouTube thing.
It's Google. I'm gonna try to come back. So I'm just gonna.
Okay, I guess he decided to pan out. But nevertheless, guys, it's freaking awesome. Like I said, I love the fact that we're able to come together like this and to be able to have some great YouTubers that I've watched y'all's videos from the beginning. I've subscribed to you guys for quite some time, man, and shit like that. And Chris from We Love Comics, Tim, man, I've been watching your shit from the beginning. Like I said, you're the one that inspired me to get up on this, and look where I'm at now, man. I'm doing a comic talk, a comic show where people are trying to fight to get on to be able to be a panel member, man.
I appreciate it, man.
You've been awesome.
You've been taking it to the nines, man. You got to, I love your intro graphics and stuff. I always try to do that shit. And I said, you know what? I am way too lazy. I'm just gonna do a music mix because I can't do all those graphics and shit.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all do that.
I use a program that I'm able to do that in, and there's like online things too that I pay for. So I can't take full credit for that, man, because I go online. I was like, this is what I want. They'll do it up for me, shit like that. So
yeah, what is it? Like a couple
found,
bucks, like
I went online and found some free graphic things for my intros. So I don't know, it works.
Some of them are not free anymore. I tried to do something with mine. I was messing around with my channel this weekend, but some of them are not free anymore.
I liked yours, Marky. You had some rock going on in that bad boy, man. That was pretty sweet.
If you ever get a chance, go through some of my videos. You can see that every video I've done for the last 7 years has a different intro.
Okay.
That's some work.
I like Surprise Comics intro. He has like a Batman bitch slapping Robin like on loop.
Right, yes. It's a great intro. I love that.
Yeah. That meme just goes on forever and ever, man. I forgot somebody posted the actual comic that it came from.
World's finest.
My intro, it took me almost 12 hours to do this because I had the idea, but I didn't know how to do it, so I watched YouTube videos and I was doing it all the time. So
I think the feedback's on Kevin's end, right?
Yeah, we're feedbacking all over the place.
So much feedbacks.
There we go.
Somebody's got the mic on. Their mic on.
Chris stopped his mic and no feedbacks.
Oh, it's Chris. It's Chris.
Oh my God, Chris.
It's Chris.
How is it me? I haven't said anything.
That's the whole thing. It's wait a minute.
No, because I don't have my speaker on.
All right,
somebody's got their microphone on toward their speakers, so they're not using headphones.
No, my speakers are off. I turned everything off and I put the headphones on.
I got this.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything.
I got Turtle Beaches, so.
Very good.
All right, you know what? It's probably Google. Why not? We're breaking the internet, guys. What do you want?
That's what happens.
Hey, what did I miss? Whoa, what's going on here? Kevin, you talking dirty again?
Tim killed Chris because Chris had an affair with Frank. See?
What?
Because Frank was in love with
That made no sense.
Hey, I've got what, 2 more spots on here, guys. So if anybody in the chat channel, portion of it wants to come on and to chime in, by all means, please come in. I'll post a link again. It looks like we got Amazing Murfinator just came on to the chat portion there. Everybody loves Amazing Murfinator, man. What's going on here? What is up with?
Come on, Murph, get in there.
Definitely a good guy. If you haven't checked Murph out, he's got some really good videos too. He's got some good stuff. He does some good stuff too, man.
Yeah, I like his channel a lot. You guys actually, everybody on the panel turned me on to him. And oh God, Tim, your channel, Lord to the Lord.
They'll come to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Speaking of which, to get back to the community, me and 2 other Instagrammers are doing a giveaway right now on Instagram. We're giving away like 9 different books, and the giveaway ends on Tuesday. So if you guys hop on Instagram, go on my channel, read the instructions. We're giving away 9 books, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. So if you guys want.
Hey Tim, let me ask you: are you doing any more like charity events or anything like that coming up? Like with that major book hauls that you were giving out earlier?
Yeah, any time, because I have people that are always open to do it, and guys that have big collections or comic shop owners. And the big to do is like, hey, whatever the charity is, and I think he's working on something right now, and we'll be posting about it soon. Where he actually got Rob Liefeld to do a piece of original art.
Awesome, man. Hey, I want to plug out something real quick. We're almost gonna hit. Oh, there's some audio feedback. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah, it's getting worse.
That's some bad audio feedback right there. So we're about to hit 500 subscribers, okay? and for Comic Book Fanatics, and we're going to be doing a sort of a bento box giveaway. It's like our version, Comic Book Fanatics version of it. I will do a video on what the general guidelines are to enter the contest, but I want to let you guys know, and I just want to say thank you so much for the support as far as getting close to 500 subs, man. That's just freaking awesome. I'm nowhere close to what a lot of you guys are on, but we're getting there, man.
Just hit 800. I didn't realize that.
What's that?
Just hit 800.
Oh, cool.
No, I mean literally while we were on the show, because it was 798 before I went on the show. So hey, thank you for your getting me to 800.
No, man, you are the show. But between you and We Love Comics, man, you guys got the running tally up here, man. I'm trying to keep up with you guys, man.
Well, I only joined the chat because I didn't want We Love Comics to feel like he was the oldest person on here. So.
Well, no, I'm not that far off.
Oldie but beauty.
I'm not that far off.
I'm 44, so.
What
I'm 43.
Every time I check my channel, I go down 3 subscribers.
So, I think for the most part, Tim, you have been probably one of the you've been doing videos and on the comic book type of community longer than probably any of us here.
Not really.
You've been doing this for quite some time. Let me ask you.
I've been doing it for 8 years.
Okay.
Who the hell just got anally raped? What was that?
Hi, Mindy. Welcome to Comic Talk.
Nah, it's Manny, man.
But
Manny and Waxy just got on.
What? Okay.
What is going on?
That's what happens.
No idea. But I'm not drinking to that. I don't know, some weird stuff. I'm putting the bottle away.
I'm back, guys. I'm back. So, who are some of the longest-standing members of the community have been doing this, like, way before we even have, that's been doing this for a few years?
Captain Strangelake, Howler Mouse, Hippies Collectibles, 123 Comic Man, CPC Spirit.
Yeah, have you guys ever seen that guy that whispers? All he does is he talks about comic books, but he whispers throughout the whole thing. He's got like thousands and thousands of likes on video.
Yes, I just subscribed to him the other day. I saw him.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. It's like a whisper fetish that people on YouTube have. There's another weird fetish that people on YouTube have is hands. They just watch videos of people doing things with their hands, like putting shit together. Or...
So if I do like a whisper video, I'd get like more subscribers or some shit. Hey, what comic?
Well, double the super factor, that's for sure.
But are those the type of people you want following your channel, though?
Hey, Mindy, are you there?
You can hear me?
Is that Mindy?
Nah,
you sound like a guy, Mindy.
That sounds like Manny NYC.
What?
Oh. Yo, what's up, man?
Manuel Melendez.
Is this Manny?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome, Manny. Finally got on. It only took you almost 3 hours, man, to get on, but you finally got on.
I know, man. I'm trying to figure this stupid shit out. I'm not very computer savvy with this shit.
Complicated shit.
Regardless, guys, hey, listen, if you guys, Manuel Melendez, man, he also has a YouTube channel. He does some reviews on books and everything like that. Please subscribe to him, man. Give him your love and support. He does some good stuff out there, and he's part of the community.
All these guys are sub to me, too.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. I'm glad to have you on here, man. But only thing I can see is the picture of your wife or your girlfriend, man. That's very disturbing, too, right now. Okay.
And it says Mindy right on it.
Yeah. I know. I have no idea, man. This is my computer that I use for my union to write my minutes in, so I don't know why her face is on there.
You look so different than on your videos.
And did erase the history.
I know. I don't know how to get your face off.
Wow.
Tell us she just went worldwide.
There you go. Hey.
Boy,
man.
Manny,
there we go.
I have to say, Manny, you don't look the same as you do in your videos.
Yeah. Hey, you look like a freaking terrorist, dude, man. I don't know. want to shave that damn beard of yours before you get ganked on the show.
Are you crazy? I look like a dick with my beard shaved.
Put the girl picture back up.
Hey, hey, Manny, real quick, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them what your channel's about, man. Plug yourself, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm just, do reviews and stuff. That's all. I just show my books. My name is Manny NYC from New York. Well, originally from Harlem, New York, but I'm in Washington Heights now. All the Dominicans, getting a lot of plátano. So, I just do this for fun, man. Sometimes I feel, I started to feel like it was becoming a freaking chore for me. So I was getting kind of bored with it, and then sometimes when I watch you guys' videos, it's like, all right, I'm gonna keep making videos.
Yeah, that's you just got to do it for fun, man. That's what I do. Very good.
Yeah, it's just I got my son on here too, man. He's 19. He does videos also.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's all about having fun with it, man. You seen your boy Biggie's is on here, CeeLos is on here sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I saw them. I just started watching you guys like last week. I mean, I've been watching some of you guys' videos for a while already. They kept saying about the comic talk and all that, so I said, let me try to get on this show. So yeah, man, that's it.
Yeah, we got this bad feedback going on right again, so I don't know what the hell's going on here. Echo,
yeah,
right? You got it.
Yeah, I hear the back.
It's Google, it ain't us.
Hey, you can sit down, man. You can have a seat, man, and just.
I'm trying to find a seat. Actually, I'm trying to get my charger before my computer freaking dies, and then I'll lose the feed, and then I'll come back on to next week.
So much. Cool.
All right, y'all. I'm getting off. I gotta go to bed.
All right, hey, Mark, appreciate it, brother.
Peace out, man.
All right,
take care of yourself, man. Yeah, definitely take care of yourself.
Keep digging in them long boxes.
There you go.
Hey guys, I know it's getting late. We've been going on for about 3 hours right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off too, because I know you guys have been tonight.
And
I just audio feedback just sucks tonight.
Yeah.
As soon as it comes on, you shut off the show. That's nice.
Now wait a minute. He did an echo, Chris. When you talked, you did an echo.
No.
You
no,
son
you're
of a
fine.
bitch.
So it's somebody. Who's the culprit? Who did this?
We demand justice.
We demand justice. Marty froze again.
It's got to be somebody that's got their speakers up. That's why I use the headphones, so this way you don't get the feedback.
That's why you got to use the headphones, man, because if you don't use the headphones, your speakers got feedback sometimes. Not all the time. Not every time.
But sometimes, even if you have headphones, you have echo. I remember when I was playing video games, some people have echo.
That's because they're pussies.
Oh, man.
This is the modern age. You gotta hashtag that.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
I think it's already done.
Pussy.
Hey guys, besides being a great comic talk show because of you guys, I think this is a great forum to be able to bring everybody within the community together, and that's just my whole ideology of this, man. This is wonderful. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and cut the show off, man. But before we do that, I like to do final thoughts and shout-outs. So we'll start with Gene, Paul, Ace, Peter.
I think that this was a good show today. This is fun. I always enjoy. I look forward to the Sundays and getting together and everybody showing up. It's a good time.
Thanks a lot, Gene. I appreciate you coming on, brother. Kevin's coming!
So I'm gonna do final thought. Well, let's hope that the poofy thing is gonna be between us. So shout outs. Well, I'm gonna go with let's see my subscriber book. J Roar, which he has over, I think it's 100,000 subscribers. I still want to do a shout out because he does awesome reaction videos. So if you want to see a trailer like right ahead and you don't know, subscribe to him and give your reaction right away before me. That's great. So yeah, great show.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, Kevin. Mark from Marky316. Go ahead, brother.
All right. Well, today's show was great. I enjoyed it. I look forward to it. And tonight's show has been sponsored by Jack Daniels. So, thank you, Jack Daniels.
It helps you to get more pussy.
That is definitely right. Anyway, so my shout-outs, I actually want to shout out two guys that I'm actually doing trades now because of my trade video. And Gene Paul, Ace, Peter, thank you for giving me information about one of them. He's real cool. We're actually going to go through the deal. So my first shout-out, is for Fool Killer 5150. He's got a cool channel. He does trades and stuff like that, and we're working on a trade right now. And could have it done this week, depending on how mail is and whatever. The other guy I want to shout out is Tom Ryan. That's the name of his channel. I don't know if he has a channel or whatever, but we're going to actually be working on a trade real soon. So thank you guys,
another good guy.
And it's going to be real cool. Thank you.
Yeah, Tom Ryan's another good guy, man.
Yep. Yeah, he's running one of my Batman books, and we're working out a deal. I think he said he had a Catwoman Adam Hughes. So I'm like, oh, okay.
All right, thanks a lot, Mark. Hey, all right, next guy is Mindy. Okay. Hey, Mindy, I know you just got on, but I guess you figured out how to get on.
Ah, man. All right, listen. I'm gonna give a shout out to my son.
I'm gonna save a spot for you next weekend, man, because I know you're just getting on here late and everything like that. But definitely final thoughts and shout out for you, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm happy to be on here, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the invite. I know I was kind of like bugging you the whole week to be on the show. I know it's kind of lame, but
good.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it though. And I want to give a shout out to my son. He's on YouTube too. Go check his channel out. His Slay Station. He needs some more subs, man. He only got like 20 subs. He's a college kid right now. He goes he's up in Boston, so but he's home. But anyways, give a shout out to him and give a shout out to Erod. He's another YouTuber. He has good books too, man. He has a lot of I think his thing is like X-Men or something. So he picks up a lot of Silver Age X-Men. He's trying to complete that run. And
I understand that language now. Thanks to Carl.
Oh my God. How can he just froze at the end of his own show?
I understand Meng now, so I totally understand that. So go ahead.
Mira, Meng.
Wow.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Back to back.
We're just breaking everything tonight,
My internet sucks, dude. My internet freaking sucks here. But anyways, thanks a lot, Mindy. I appreciate you coming on.
Hopefully next week I won't be Mindy.
Okay, Frank from Punisher 88. Go ahead, brother.
Well, final thoughts. Like everyone said, this was one hell of a show. And as for shout-outs and whatnot, I want to shout out, I think he's Gary Graham. He's a very, very small channel. He's like around 9 or 10 subscribers, but he has a couple videos and whatnot, so he's a pretty cool channel. And another shout-out I want to give is maybe some of the YouTubers may know him. It's Tim Morant. and I dig his channel. He was also, I think, a military guy. I think he was Air Force or something, and I like the stuff he gets, and he's like a real like no frills kind of guy. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to him. So yeah,
appreciate you coming on, man. We got, of course, Trevor from Rage Comics, and he told me, he gave me a secret today, said he's going to actually start making videos. So go ahead, Trevor.
Yeah, I might start actually making some in the new year here. If I get some time, anyways. Yeah, I missed half the show. Sorry about that. I had to put the kids to bed. But you know how it goes. My shout-outs to PGX. I want my books, or I want my receipt. I want an acknowledgement that they received my books. That's my shout-out for today.
Me too, man.
Oh, wow.
All right, thanks a lot, Trevor. Appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
Trevor's like the only guy on Comic Talk that always comes on earlier than everybody else. So I'm going to give a shout out to him, man, because he's the only one that's on time and he comes up early. So shout out to you, brother. Hey, Tim TiVo from Lords of the Long Box, man, I really appreciate you coming on this time, brother. Final thoughts and also shout out from you, man.
Thanks for having me on. It's been cool, a little bit hectic, but you know what? I think it's now the football season is officially over for me, at least. I can be joining in on the call more. I think it's really cool what you guys are doing, and hopefully we can perhaps get it more structured and maybe have some more subjects to talk about. My shout out is going out to all the IG comic family, all the guys. We kind of cross-pollinate. I started on Instagram, then I went to YouTube, and then the guys on YouTube went to Instagram. So it's kind of, and I tell all you guys, come on Instagram, man. It's a great community for comic books. To buy, sell, just talk, find out a lot of good information. Cool. Shout out to let me see, Behold Division's Nuts. He knows what that means. Shout out to Lightning 228, Omega Shet Ryukin, JN Guy 1, and his stupid Red Hood book. There's an ongoing joke about every time that he posts something, he'll post like this Red Hood Mantina variant, and he just keeps on fucking with me with it because it's a 9.8. So I'm going to get that damn book just to appease him. And going forward for the new year, my resolution has kind of been last year was really kind of hectic with quantity because I had to knock out a lot of small and mid-range keys. So I think this year probably less videos and more quality. I'm going to try to do more music, so if you guys have any requests for any kind of remix or music intros, leave a comment, and I'll try to put it in the mix, man. Nice little 5-minute mixes, and as always, keep digging in the long boxes.
Nice. Hey, if you could do some kind of Metallica mix, I'll be all for it.
I can do that, Master of Puppets. Oh! I have an AC/DC Back in Black remix with Paul Revere by Beastie Boys.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Hey, Tim, I will tell you, keep doing what you're doing. I'll keep watching, man, and just that goes for everybody else.
Oh yeah.
And I will say, man, I promise you, the show used to be a lot more structured. But until we got those New York guys on here, man, it just.
New York, right? Of course.
So, and
New York is number one, man. New York is number one.
I lost total control of this shit, man, after the New York guys came on, okay? But it used to be a lot more structured. I promise. If you watch a lot of my earlier shows, you'll see I actually had talking points, man. So
New York guys, man.
Well, you know what, dude, Marty? It was you're the one who said we have to start a drinking show tonight. That's what you said.
I did not. That was Chris.
Yeah.
That was Chris.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait. All right, we got to rewind that episode.
Yeah, you got to rewind that. But nevertheless, guys, hey, listen, I loved having everybody on here as always. It was always a pleasure to have everybody on here. It was fun. It's a great show. I have people from a variety of areas: New York, Washington area, French Canada. We've got Western Canada. We also have areas from California, Texas area. I mean, you name it, man. Everybody's coming on here, so which is wonderful. And plus, not to mention the wonderful chat forum we have here from all other places, the female members as well that came on. I think it's just it's a wonderful, wonderful place to come together and everybody can chat and just kind of let their hair down, drink, talk about nothing and talk about everything, if you will. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and that's my whole thing, man. It doesn't have to be structured. It doesn't have to be one of those shows that are like always, you know, here, and here. This is what we're going to talk about. I want everybody to have fun, man. I want everybody to be able to come to an area where they can just bullshit and just enjoy their time after a long week. And just be able to let their hair down, man. And I love that about you guys, that you guys are able to do that, man. TiVo, I appreciate you coming on, man. I've been trying to get you on this show for fucking ever, man. You're finally on here.
Just found out I had a webcam.
Yeah, Trevor, you've been on. You are a loyal member, man. I will tell you, even you had a baby, awesome, man. Punisher 88, man, I appreciate you always coming on here as well. Hey, Mindy, we need to change your name, brother, okay?
I will, man. Okay. I just got to figure it out, man. I got to figure out the kinks.
Marty, you were saying earlier, you were talking about some of the we'll say pillars, some of the people who've been around forever. Everybody needs, if you're not subscribed, anybody watching needs to subscribe to Captain Strangelove, Howler Mouse. I know that one. You know, some of the older guys that have been here for a while, like when I started doing this, it was Kosen Bromstar was a big guy, and I think his channel is still up. Chromium Comics. He was one of the first people I subscribed to on here back in the day. And so it's like me and this guy from Belgium talking about comics, and then that's it. And then next thing you know, there was a good 1,000 people. Then the next thing you knew, that there was like 2,000 people, and it's just always getting good. Sometimes it has some ripples, but it always balances itself out because it's like Reddit, you know. Things get thumbed up, and things that aren't kosher get thumbed down, and they kind of fade away. So everybody just needs to wait out the tides, you know. And then everything gets kind of back to normal, and it's fun. I'm having, it's all reinvigorated for me lately. Like, I'm just having a lot more fun with YouTube, talking to people, getting involved.
Yeah,
I noticed that. I mean, after all the drama kind of like settled out, man, everybody's starting to come back together and just really enjoying the whole comic book type of genre, you know. It's what it's about, man. And Mark, hey, man, selfless, man, I will tell you, brother, namaste, brother. Shout out, you know, shout out to you, bro, man. So, hey, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming on. Kevin.
No problem. Anytime, buddy.
You know, and also Gene Paul X Peter, man. You guys are a bunch of wonderful, wonderful panel members, all of you guys. You guys are, hey, and for all the guys that are on the chat or just watching the show afterwards, if you guys are trying to get on here afterwards, man, I recommend keep trying. Just definitely keep trying. You're going to get on here after a while because, you know, people come on and off and everything. But nevertheless, guys, respect to each one of all of you guys, and I will see you next time. And be safe, take care of yourselves, and like I said, be safe out there. There's some freaking crazy, so be safe.
All right, man. Thanks.
Peace out, brother.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.